Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of. Sorry, I was just so thrown off by our pre-session conversation. Beacon in the Dark, that's the name of our series, yeah. Last time, they finally made it to Dalron. Fun days ahead. Nothing bad is ever gonna happen. But before we get into that, let's have, as usual, our players introduce themselves and their characters. The dice say that, first and foremost, we should start with Zelryn. Zelryn, could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Yes. I also forgot to turn on push to talk. Whoops. Cut that bit out. My name is Aaran. I'm Lyri, Embersorrow, cool elf, daggers, stabs people, purple, etc., etc.
Yes, and now you... I just noticed how much you blend into the Dalron background because you're also purple. Nice. Anyway, thank you very, very much, Zelryn. Next, dice say we should have Banrak introduce himself and his character. Could you please go ahead?
Yes, hello. I am Banrak, playing good old Captain or Chief Captain Moarg/Bud, the ogre in Dalaran, about to get arrested probably because he's a big old spiky green ogre and crimes and stuff, I guess.
Crimes indeed. Thank you very, very much, Banrak. Next, we would have the guiltiest one of them all, obviously, Sir Thompshire. Could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
As always, I'll be playing as Benjamin Aaran, the traveling swordsman, and the violet-souled newest bachelor.
Okay. I don't know why I keep letting myself get caught off guard. That was really funny.
I thought of that one earlier, so I'm quite proud of it.
Okay, nice one. Thank you very, very much, Thompshire. And next we would have, of course, DoomGoblin. Could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Yes, I'm DoomGoblin. I play Captain Bladebeard, who has never committed a crime in his life. He's innocent.
Indeed, of course.
He's getting arrested because of, I don't know, profiling.
I mean, 3 out of 5 of your aspects specifically mention crimes, but let's move past that. Okay. Thank you very, very much, DoomGoblin. So, last time, a bunch of stuff happened. The previous time, Thompshire was the one who reminded everyone what happened the previous time. So, as is tradition, he has the choice of either appointing someone or letting the dice decide, and of course, if the latter, the manner in which the dice decide. Thompshire?
I'll leave it to the dice. And since I'm feeling like living dangerously, I'll be included in the roll as well.
Okay. Would you like to roll or shall I roll?
You can roll.
Okay. Keeping it like alphabetical, so 1 will be Banrak, 2 DoomGoblin, etc.
Sure.
Okay. Banrak.
Today is not my day.
So say the dice, apparently. Banrak, would you like to read the recap live or in post?
I can read it live.
Okie dokie.
I will do that now then. Alright. Our heroes take the final steps before a new chapter in their story. As our party partied late into the evening in the Salty Sailor Tavern, they were soon joined by their crewmen. Karen Copper, Rufus Carib, Alaclaw, who won big at the casino, Bug and Hatumu tried to convince our heroes to get Karen, whose clone they had been duped by, arrested to no avail. The celebration was nevertheless interrupted by an alarm that galvanized all of the residents of Booty Bay. When our heroes finally left the tavern, they saw a derelict, blood-sailed ship drifting towards the port. Benjamin Aaran immediately recognized what happened to it. The vessel and its tortured crew had been attacked with Forsaken Blight. Acting quickly, Chief Captain Morg destroyed the ship with his cannon, saving Booty Bay again. As most of our heroes retired to their ships, Captain Bladebeard visited Mixa Forgelot to retrieve the forged documents he had commissioned. He found her flirting with a crew member of the Rotten Lily, the forsaken ship that had docked in town earlier, later identified as Tatiana. After Tatiana departed, Mixa suddenly fell ill and collapsed. Satea inferred that the flowers Mixa had received from the Forsaken were poisoned. Bladebeard immediately destroyed them and managed to stabilize Mixa with a healing potion. After retrieving the forged documents, the dwarf took Mixa to Furris, the night elf healer in town, only to find that he too had been poisoned by Tatiana. Still, he was stable enough to take care of himself and Mixa, and Bladebeard left Satea's decapitated head and the splinter of the broken crown with them while he prepared to journey to Dalaran. Back on their ships, our heroes were met by Tamal, who requested permission to leave temporarily since he had received word of a profitable business venture from an old co-worker. After granting him permission, they went to sleep for the night. Morg's rest was interrupted, however, by the Fellord Tartarus. The demon challenged the ogre to battle, prohibiting him from sleeping until defeated, and our hero was forced to withdraw. Unfortunately, that meant Morg did not sleep at all, and could not manage to rest until he defeated the Fellord, which still would not be enough to completely vanquish him. As morning dawned, our heroes had made arrangements for their crew and said their goodbyes. Morg left Naresh in charge of the ogres in his absence and received word that Tar was still plotting to try and take control. Chemis also joined the crew in their journey in Stranglethorn, promising to guard them. Thus, after a long wait, our heroes finally teleported to Dalaran. In the middle of the spell, Benjamin sensed something awry, that their group was being separated and sent to two different destinations. Our four heroes and Gurren thus arrived alone at the Violet Gate. They were immediately beset by guards who placed them under arrest, cast a silent spell on them, and attempted to restrain them.
Indeed. Thank you very, very much, Banrak. I kind of sort of love the way you unintentionally read the first paragraph, the one talking about Bug Hatumu and that whole thing, because it kind of reflected the lack of interest that you guys also displayed in that plot line. So I found that kind of funny. Anyway. Anyway. So, as we left off, we'll resume sort of immediately where we left off. The mages, specifically the dwarf, just cast a mass silence spell on all of you, and they're moving to restrain you, and they ordered you to, quote, drop all your magic items. Now, a bit of above-board information. The items that are related to your stunts, you do not have to drop, and they will not ask for them. There's half-assed reasons for all of them why you are allowed to keep them, but this is just a bit of breaking the fourth wall. They are necessary for your stunts, so you will keep them. Specifically, that's Benjamin's axe and bag, Bladebeard's hourglass and arcane saber, Bud's cannon and orb of deception, and Lyri's crown. You all will get to keep that, whatever happens, because those are your stunt items. All right.
So the map doesn't count? You didn't mention it.
Sorry?
You didn't mention the map. Is it fine?
Is your map related to one of your stunts?
No.
Then you have to drop it. Well, they told you to drop it anyway.
I'll drop the bag. I'll try to keep the map in my pocket.
Well, you can't drop the bag. You have to keep it because it's your stunt. Unless you want to give up your stunt.
What if I put the map on the bag quickly? And since it's my stunt, they can do anything. Oh wait, it's magical. Do I want to do that?
Yeah, the dragon will eat it.
Shit. No, I don't want to. No, fine. I dropped the map.
Okay. You drop the map.
Can I Do I still have a chance to go back in time with my pants to
Bef-
Booty Bay?
Technically, yes.
But I'm not sure if I want to do it. I don't know.
But it would be like, because some time has already passed, it would be like 2 seconds before Kyrie finishes casting her spell.
Yeah, I would have to stop her from teleporting us. And longer I wait, longer I probably won't be able to use it if I wait and see what happens, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it unless I don't know, compelled by someone.
Well, if like 5 more seconds pass in game time, you won't be able to go back.
Yeah,
Okay?
but they'll probably take the pants, right?
I would ask, how are you wearing the pants?
Please make it your actual pair of pants.
No, he's wearing them under his actual pants.
Okay, then I don't think they would suspect that you're wearing pants under pants that are magical, at least not at the moment.
Alright. I would also like to hide the document somewhere on me so they can find it.
May I get your sneaky, please? That
What?
is
How?
that will be the roll that they have to beat if they go looking for them. Do you want to keep that?
Sure. I'll just use my stunt to steal it back.
Fair enough. Okay. So, once again, they ask you drop all your magic items. Obviously, except your stunt items. What, if anything, do you guys drop? We've had Benjamin's map.
I guess Morg would drop all of his weapons and stuff outside of his cannon, of course.
Say, if Blood drops the popcorn thing upside down, does popcorn just keep coming out?
I think that's it's
Mm,
fine.
no, not technically no. Popcorn spawns in when someone reaches their hand in to take some.
So if you spill it, it goes empty?
Was Morg asked to drop everything or just his weapons? Because so far he's just dropped his
Drop
weapons.
all your magic items, you were told. Magic items.
AKA
Okay.
weapons. Why? What's the point? You just use a bit. Oh no! Wait, you do have a magic weapon, the big sword. Never mind.
Yeah, he dropped his weapons. I guess he would gently put the bag of popcorn down. And obviously he'd keep his Orb of Deception and cannon on because,
Yeah,
you know.
stun items and all that.
Lyri would shoot Benjamin a look, like asking what to do.
If you guys recall, obviously, Thompshire, feel free to go back on this if you want. But last session, Benjamin said, let's comply with them. But feel free to retcon that if you want to, Thompshire.
No, that's still his thoughts, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Just, I think you mentioned it last time, but the silence spell actually makes us shut up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Above board spells require you to talk and cast an vocal incantation, so that's why silence spells are effective at not allowing spells to be cast because you can't talk.
Can we resist it somehow?
Sure. How do you intend to resist it?
So far I don't have anything to say, so I won't try it, but we can.
Yeah, of course, if you can
But-
think of a way. Yeah.
But why would we? If Lyri sees that Benjamin is really hell bent on this stupid hand yourself in plan, I think Lyri would also drop her.
What's the alternative? Huh? Murder everyone in Dalaran and jump off the city?
Above board, that's the what I just rolled is the difficulty you have to beat to break through the silence spell.
You know, it's funny that what you said could also sound like an in-character thing Benjamin would say.
Yeah, he would say that if he could speak.
Yeah. Lyri would drop her daggers then. I think that's the only magical thing she has to drop, right?
I think so too.
Okay.
Okay. The two people on the left move in, and the dwarf starts casting another spell, and she says, "I'm gonna restrain you now. Stand perfectly still, or I will interpret that as resisting arrest." Got that?
No.
More kind of just gives a small nod.
The power of Bladebeard's disrespect has allowed him to break these bonds.
I mean, they can probably read lips, I guess.
That's okay. The bonds I will interpret not as like actual restraints that you have to break through, but as an advantage that they created. When with an 8 they gain 2 charges, just in case you try to resist the rest in whichever way. Okay.
No. I'm suing for excessive use of force later. I'll be coming back for that.
Okay. So, they walk in closer to you after casting those magical restraints on you, which look like, visually, they look like some arcane chains surrounding each and every one of you individually. You feel
Kinky.
they're not like touching you, if that makes sense, but you do feel more sluggish while they are surrounding you, if that makes sense. Now, Drachni the dwarf produces a paper and says, "All right, so we've got First Mate Bud, Lyri Embersorrow, Moby Ganmore, and who are these two?" Indicating Benjamin and Gurin. The lady says, we were told that they're together. Yeah, but I don't have a warrant for them. They kind of look awkwardly at each other, and she looks at Gurin and like gasps and says, "That's Gurin, the breaker of skulls." And she releases the the restraints on Gurin specifically. "I'm sorry, you're a hero of mine. I'm so sorry," she says in Dwarven.
Can I give puppy eyes to see if my restraints get released too?
Give me a flashy.
The 2.
You gain attention, I guess, and Drachni says, "Well, are you planning on interfering with this arrest, human?"
Benjamin would shake his head.
The human lady would say, let's keep it safe. Release his restraints only after I teleport the others in." And Drachni says, all right, just let me read the warrant out to these 3. First Mate Bud. She looks at you, Morg. Do you pay attention?
Morg gives another nod.
"You are under arrest for piracy and suspicion of harboring a demon. Now, we don't usually go after just petty pirates, but we have to confine you for, well, the safety of everyone around you."
Morg gives another nod. He doesn't seem very against that wording specifically. He's assuming I'm wording the demon, so.
Yeah. She nods as well and says, "Thank you for your cooperation." All right. Lyri Embersorrow, is that correct?
Lyri will nod.
"You are under arrest for interfering with an official Teeironor investigation, trespassing, tampering with dangerous magical energies, harboring dangerous magical entities, reckless endangerment, theft, and a suspected allegiance to the Horde." Any reaction?
Lyri would just blink at them. and cock her head kind of curiously.
You will be confined in the Violet Hold as well, perhaps until a peace treaty is signed if the connection to the Horde is proven. Will you go along willingly?
A big grin appears on Lyri's head and she shakes her head no, but doesn't try to do anything.
She will try to tighten the restraints on you.
Benjamin will glare at you.
With another 8, yes, she does tighten the restraints on you. You find it difficult to breathe.
It's fine.
Now behave.
Always brutality.
Lyri's not going to, try anything, but she's going to make this as annoying for them as possible.
Glares at you, then turns to Bladebeard and says, Moby Ganmor?
He nods.
She produces a paper that does the thing that happens. Have you seen the Hobbit movies?
Yes.
In the first one, when they give Bilbo the contract, you know how the paper falls down because it's just so long? That happens.
Yeah, sure.
The paper seems incredibly long, and she says, Moby Ganmor, you are under arrest for mutiny, theft, tax fraud, piracy, trespassing, interfering with an official Teeironor investigation, reckless endangerment, attempted murder, aiding the Horde, harboring dangerous magical entities, harnessing dangerous magical energies, willful collaboration with a genocidal entity, attempted genocide, terrorist bombings, mass murder, consumption and distribution of highly illegal narcotics, conspiracy against Stormwind, fomenting insurrection, engineering a mass prison break, kidnapping, genocide, and reckless interference with the timeline. What's Bladebeard's reaction to that?
In his head, that's it. But in outside, he'll just shake his head no.
Now, will you go along willingly, or will we have to get nasty?
He'll nod. I don't know how will she interpret that. She asked. She didn't ask a yes or no question.
She narrows her eyes at you and says, "All right, I'll teleport them one by one to the hold." And she would begin casting a spell to teleport the three of you one by one to the hold, and potentially Benjamin if he decides to try anything.
No, he's a very good boy right now.
Wow,
Okay.
the one who led us here, now he gets off scot-free.
Look, I'm gonna try to help you guys, okay?
How are you going to do anything with Gurren? You just follow his Bladebeard.
No, I'm gonna find Cargosa.
Oh wait, is Gurren just gonna just break through the wall? Like in the sewers?
Potentially. Funnily enough, I'm fine giving you guys this spoiler because it will never matter. The silence spell did not work on Gurren.
Why?
Just because he's Gurren, he's the breaker of skulls.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. So they will teleport probably Bladebeard because they deem Bladebeard the most dangerous first. DoomGoblin, do you try anything while they do so far?
No.
Okay. Then after 10 seconds or so, you'll be teleported away and we'll come back to you, obviously. Then they would teleport Lyri next.
Okay.
Do let me know if any resistance happens or anything like that.
Nope.
Okay. And after that, Morg. And after all three of them are teleported away, again assuming nothing happens, the mages relax and say, and pretty much just go away as if almost nothing happened. Benjamin, you're free to pick up your map if you want. They collect the sword and the popcorn. And the lady, the human lady says, enjoy your stay on Aaran.
Am I not still restrained?
Oh yeah, sorry, the restraints go away. My bad. And the silence spell as well.
Thanks. Where do people usually teleport to if they're not, arrested?
Here, usually.
So, but we came with more people.
Oh yeah. We. She like looks at Dragnis with like an expression of how much should I tell him, and Dragni just shrugs and says, by special request of the Council of Six, your companions were teleported directly to the Violet Citadel.
Where is that?
It's the tallest building. You can't miss it when you get out of this building.
Okay. Thanks, I guess.
Just so you're aware, because of the wartime conditions, we don't currently provide teleportation services out of the Aaran. You will have to speak with the mage that brought you here, if that makes sense, if you so wish to leave.
Noted.
Enjoy your stay in the Aaran, they say again as they leave you alone. Do you retrieve your map?
Yeah.
Okay. You're left with Gorin, stares at you.
I kind of motion towards him to follow me to see if there's any reaction.
Can I get a flashy from you?
A3.
Takes a step in the same direction that you're going.
I take another step.
Does so as well.
This is how Bladebeard feels. Interesting. Then I'll head outside and try to find my way to the Violet Hall. Not the Violet Hall. The is it the Violet Tower?
Citadel.
Citadel. Yeah. Sorry.
To Kyrie or to Lyri, Bladebeard, and Moarg, basically.
To Kyrie.
Then Citadel. Okay. I think it would make the most sense to visit Bladebeard, Lyri, and Moarg.
Sure. Are we with cellmates?
Well, at least you're in the same place, I suppose. So, as I put some stuff on screen, I'm curious, because this will take me a couple seconds. Thoughts so far on your welcome committee to Aaran?
I should have used the pants.
Yeah, hindsight.
Hindsight, definitely. I can appreciate that they know that Moore has a demon in him, and they know that hey, we need to take care of this. But
I mean, they kind of framed it as a crime, so I'm not sure.
they kind of did, but like, he can't really speak on anything, and also just he assumes they're gonna, according to what Benjamin said, they're gonna fix him. So, you know.
I'm gonna send a sending spell to Wendwin Ren and everything's gonna be okay.
Yes.
I am slightly lagging internet-wise, so that's why things are a bit slower than usual. Apologies for that. But Bladebeard was the one who was teleported first. So I guess we'll start the story with him. First thing first, you will be teleported straight into the cell that is waiting for you. First thing that you'll notice, Bladebeard, I imagine, would be the smell. It very obviously smells like squalor. And then you would notice just the sheer sort of cacophony of voices speaking in... You don't speak Thalassian, do you?
No.
Okay. Speaking in a language you don't understand, as above board the entire blood of population of Aaran is in prison. And because the Violet Hold is not quite as large as it seems, this does mean that people have to bunk together. Would you like to meet your bunkmates, Bladebeard?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. As you sort of turn to look, you will hear a gasp of surprise. First person that you will meet is this lady. I don't know if you can. Yeah, can you see her?
Yeah.
Zugalga.
No, but she does have a more nefarious name. We've talked about her name before in our private chats. Do you know who this is? It's a lore character.
Nefarian.
Close, but not quite.
No.
It's
No.
she has a stupid name.
Yeah.
What is it? Like vendor, fruit
This is-
vendor or something.
This is cloth merchant.
Yeah, cloth merchant.
Yes, I just couldn't resist like having her be an actual character, because, yeah. Anyway, you are soulmates with this lady. Let me brief check my notes. Who else? Oh, yeah, okay. As well as this. No, not that one. Sorry. This one. Still a blood oath.
Still a blood elf.
The
Still a blood elf girl.
The other one is the random blood oath that Lyri sort of killed in her flashback. Anyway, as well as another person that I will... What did I title this token? Oh yeah, this person. Can you see her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are the cells mixed?
Mixed gender, yes.
Wow.
Just they had to shove the entire Blood Oath population to Aaran in this place. They had to make a bunch of ethical sacrifices.
SMH.
Yeah. And also had to shove is not really accurate, but anyway. The Meridia gasps in genuine surprise at seeing
The
you.
Meridia? Just one of them?
Did I say the Meridia?
He said the Meridia.
I don't think I did.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Anyway, Meridia gasps in genuine surprise at seeing you. The troll and the Blood Oath look at you with mild confusion.
Hello, ladies. I am Captain Bladebeard.
Don't go anywhere near that person, says Meridia. In common.
Wait. You look familiar.
And I imagine this will be the point where Lyri would teleport in. Because
Lyri stretches.
Lyri, you're also bunkmates with Bladebeard and these three ladies.
Oh no, I'll not play bad. Meridia.
She stares in surprise, and the Blood Oath grumbles in Fallacian, and this was supposed to be one of the freer cells.
Lyri kind of hops up and down in excitement, seeing Meridia again.
She takes a step back in surprise and slight fear.
Huh?
Oh yeah, Meridia, right? From from Booty Bay.
Our friend Meridia from Booty Bay.
Did you not remember? Never mind. Are Benjamin and Bud also here? And Bud, I think this is the point where you would teleport in. You're also bunkmates with Bud, everyone.
As Bud teleports in, Lyri will quickly say, now, don't freak out about, and she kind of gestures to Bud.
Is Lyri purple?
She was not turned purple, so it's up to Zelryn.
I'd say not purple yet.
Hello.
An ogre, seriously, says the Blood Oath.
Oh, I'm not that bad.
I can't believe Benjamin got off the hook like that.
Oh, he's good.
We're good. What are you talking about?
He's here in Aaran
Well, I
too.
have...
It was his idea to take us here.
I see.
I also wanted to come here. And I don't know why they arrested me, but I guess I'll have to figure that out.
You don't know why they arrested you? She says kind of incredulously.
They
No
they
clue.
read out a big thing full of charges.
Yeah,
I don't know how.
something
all of them
about-
lies.
Oh,
By the way,
Oh, maybe they confused me with some other mobby.
oh, maybe they mistook you for Spellbeard. You do both look alike.
Could be.
by the way, do you
He
guys
is a mage.
do you guys want me to paste in either the Roll20 chat or the Discord chat the
Sure,
charges that all
Sure,
of you have been
sure.
accused to?
Sure.
sure.
Because I don't remember mine. There were a lot.
Okay, just give me a second because I have to like prune down a couple of my notes before I paste the thing. But while I do that, Meridia sort of facepalms and grumbles to herself. She seems unhappy, yet in a way like, yeah, that's kind of what I expected to happen. And copy
Oh,
paste.
that's a lot.
We
Yeah.
really missed you, Meridia.
I intended to see you eventually after my own trial would be settled.
Why did you turn yourself in anyway?
I don't regret that decision if that's what you're asking. I did things that I should not have done, and I am willing to face punishment. Can you say the same?
I don't think I've done anything that bad.
Raises an eyebrow to you.
I mean, what I did to you was wrong, and I regret it. But it wasn't against the law.
The Blood Oath lady says, so you're not here just because you're a Blood Oath.
No. Although,
So you're here just because you're a blood elf.
Yes. And
I
she...
mean,
Me too.
Haven't
Just because I'm a dwarf.
She seems like she has an incredulous expression. Cloth merchant says, yeah, I be here because I be working with the Horde too. I'm not here because I'm working with the Horde, says Meridia, grumbling. So what?
I'm here because of Demon and me.
The free NPCs take a step back from you. Meridia says, "You're Bud.
Yeah, yes.
What on Azeroth happened to you?"
Long story, but I ate a demon and didn't work out so
You
good.
ate a demon?
Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about it. It's not good for me.
I never asked you. Was it actually good?
I think we
No.
above board Banrag. I think we established when it was happening that the demon tasted like eating fire.
It tasted very spicy and hot. Not in good way. Very, very hot.
I like spicy.
Oh, it like setting tongue on fire.
you
Oh,
like
yeah, I
spicy
know the
so
feeling.
much you burned an entire civilization down, Bladebeard.
You did? Says
Yeah,
Meridia.
While I was gone, this buffoon sank an entire island and killed a whole population of gnomes.
What?
Ab-
Back
above,
me up, bud.
A bubble, what I rolled is a sneaky roll.
But back me up.
I mean, that did happen.
Yeah, it was a volcano, a fire elemental. I helped people escape it.
People seemed pretty convinced it was your fault. I mean, I wasn't there, so I can't say anything, but I'm just repeating what I've been told.
I should say, this is the Blood Oath speaking, that they are listening to anything that we talk in here, so mind your words. Don't incriminate yourselves needlessly.
So we shouldn't mention how Bladebeard wants to destroy the entire city. Got it.
Bladebeard wants to destroy the entire city, says Meridia.
Which
What? Bladebeard wants to destroy the entire city? Is that what you just said?
I feel like this is going to go badly.
That's a joke, by the way, for you, Aaran people. I mean,
the Doloran people listening. Well-
unless Bladebeard actually does, but you'll have to get that out of him yourself.
I hope Doloran people will help me with demon problem. I can't sleep too well, or at all really.
I mean, you could put on my crown, but we'd have to take turns.
That might be a good idea though. The demon is getting really antsy, and I didn't sleep last night because of it.
But if you put a single dent on that crown, I'll be very upset.
It looks ridiculous. What's the loss, says Meridia.
Lyri will kind of take it off for a second, kind of like hold it in her hands and go purple.
The voices immediately bombard you.
Lyri will go purple to show.
Meridia jumps back and I think would instinctively try to prepare a frostbolt that you see will almost immediately fizzle away. Not of her own will.
Lyri will put the crown back on.
The voices go away.
Lyri will try to apply the disguise again, but seeing that Meridia's magic just failed, she's not gonna count on it.
Give me, I suppose, a forceful.
Ooh, okay. 1.
It's much more difficult than it usually is. Like, you feel the just your magic being dampened and your spellcasting being dampened. Not your pre-existing spells, that's why your disguise wasn't effective previously, but still. But you do manage to disguise yourself back, because it's not a difficult spell. It just takes you a little while longer than it normally does. And it's more difficult. Yeah. The Blood Oath says, so we're stuck in here with a demon, a murderer, and a void cultist.
I'm
And
not
me.
a cultist. I'm sure Meridia can regale you with the heroics I pulled defeating that Zolgalga witch.
That's probably the fact that I regaled the Council of Six with those tales is probably the main reason why you're still alive. Says
Well,
to Lyri.
I assume that's why we were put in here.
So
What? Because we saved Booty Bay and a bunch of other people. We saved Stormwind as well.
Yeah,
You-
but
you saved Stormwind, she says kind of incredulously.
Yeah.
yeah, there was a conspiracy there involving Benjamin's uncle.
And
But-
demons.
But
I fought with King
wait,
Varian.
Meridia, I have some great news for you.
It looks at you with an expression that belies the fact that she probably will not believe anything you say.
Did you know that me and Benjamin are related?
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
It's true.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
uncle,
Mhm.
uncle is a far relative of mine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's true. So you're not. Whatever.
I also saved my people who were enslaved in Stormwind.
In ogres in Stormwind. She seems
Mhm.
to be more willing to believe Bud than Bladebeard or Lyri.
Yeah, that was a slave ring.
And we saved my people from them, and we hope they're okay. We left them.
We
Well,
left him 5 minutes ago. He'll be fine.
well, slavery is not certainly something you wouldn't see in Silver Moon, says the Blood Oath. Alliance hypocrites.
I hope not. Never been to Silver Moon. Sounds shiny.
It isn't
very-
silver.
Meridia says, so Benjamin came with you, but do any of you know how to teleport?
I
I know how to teleport to Area 52.
know how to teleport a short range under the guise of invisibility once per session.
Uh-huh.
It's true.
I can't teleport, but
I'm assuming they took my arcane powder when I dropped my magic artifacts or magic items.
Well, did you drop it above board?
Well, I didn't mention I dropped it, but I didn't mention I had it either. Like, I took it when we were talking with Belenef on the orb, but I didn't mention I was concealing it, so it's up to you if you took it or not.
It's my fault for the above board. In hindsight, I should have had like the two mages like pat you guys down, but I didn't. So, Lyri, you have your arcane powder.
Oh, cool.
I also have arcane powder above board.
Yeah.
Is it real or just drugs?
No, it's from one of the Naga.
Oh, yeah, you did. It's true.
Yeah, you guys have arcane powder. Zelryn, Lyri, can I get your clever to see if you can realize something?
7.
Oh, holy
Jesus.
shit. Okay. I'll just tell you flat out. When you it's related to like the dampening field that's preventing you from casting spells. The disguise yourself spell is a pretty simple and inoffensive one. That's why it worked. The more ample the spell, like anything involving arcane powder, the higher the roll you'll have to beat the dampening field.
Mm-hmm.
Also, speaking of teleportation, sometimes when I close my eyes and run, and then I open them, it feels like I teleported. I'm not sure if I did, but it feels like I have.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't think we'd be able to teleport outright. The dampening field increases exponentially depending on the complexity of the spells, so...
I should give it a try. I'll like close my eyes and run towards the wall.
The magical wall.
Sure.
You close your eyes, run towards the wall, and you hit. It feels like a solid wall, but it throws you back with an electric shock, like throws you back with enough strength for you to like land in the opposite side of the room.
Oh, this feels familiar for some reason. Like I had a dream about this.
Of course you did, says Meridia. Maybe don't try that, says the Magistrix.
I had to try, but I'm not in a hurry to get out of here. I mean,
Wait.
I am, but I would like to settle this thing the right way.
Meridia, do you want to see something really cool?
Do I have to?
Yeah.
I would like to see something really cool too, you hear a voice from outside. As you will see Zelryn's all-time favorite
great.
character
Great, good job.
show up.
The faker.
Sure.
Has anyone got the Shadow the Hedgehog dialogue from Sonic Adventure 2 on hand?
did I upload? Not upload. Did I? Yeah, I think I posted the wrong image. I think this is the better one. Yeah, I think. For whatever reason, the other one's blurry. Anyway, this lady, the jailer of the Violet Hold, walks up to your cell and says, "Stop doing whatever it is you're doing." Looking at Bladebeard, who just tried to run into the wall.
Sorry. Was I a naughty boy?
Looks mildly disgusted, I think. And she looks at the lot of you and says, "I keep telling them the Violet Hold is over capacity. I keep telling them that it's not feasible to just hold these many people in, and they bring in more, and the dangerous kind."
Well, if it eases your anxiety, look at this. Lyri will make her hand disappear. The one Benjamin cut off, obviously. Ta-da!
Meridia stares in shock. The Magistrix looks mildly confused, as does the troll. Sinclair just looks mildly interested, like, "Oh, okay, I'll make a note to strengthen the magic dampening for your cell if you're able to cast illusion spells like that."
Oh, it's not an illusion. Lyri will kind of poke Meridia with a nub. See?
She recoils from you.
Hello.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'm gonna strengthen the dampening field of the cell, says Sinclair.
Thank you.
Lyri will regrow her hand. And
Give me a
then
force roll.
Okay. -1.
Yeah, you can't seem to regrow your hand at the moment.
What? Can you turn down whatever you turned up?
No can do.
What do you mean no can do? I don't have a hand now.
I can arrange for them to provide you with a prosthetic, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Thank
that
you.
sounds pretty nifty.
Don't get so eager, it's just a metal hand. We don't have the budget to make an artificial one.
You can give her a hook.
No.
Arr.
Exactly.
Benjamin promised me a nice, cool hand, but I guess a metal one will do for 10.
Look around you, she says, like pointing at the overcrowded cells filled with Aaran people. Does it look like we have the budget to focus on every individual prisoner? I wish we did, but we don't.
Does that mean you're not gonna help with my demon problem?
Demon pro.
Yeah, what about my what's it called again? My inner beacon or whatever?
Looks
I kind
confused.
of came here to get my demon problem fixed because I can't sleep here and it's really bad.
Yeah. And
That's
I'm-
kind of why we came here.
Yeah, and I also came here to get my void issue sorted because
Well, you're in the Violet Hold for whatever reason. The prison of Aaran.
yeah, I'm aware.
I don't have the authority
Yeah.
to release you. If orders come down from the Council of Six or whomever, that will be their business. But I want to make it clear, I will not tolerate any attempts to subvert the security systems. Alright?
Okay, we're not
No
planning
worries.
to.
I will not eat the security.
Narrows her eyes. Food will be provided to you at regular hours, teleported into your cells. For your physiological needs, she sighs. There's a couple buckets in the back of your cell.
That's barely enough for
what?
the ogre. What do you mean, a couple buckets?
I know it's barely enough for the ogre. Look, it's barely enough for all the cells we have, but does it look like we have any other choice? She grumbles.
If
if
I can get if I could have the popcorn bucket back, that might help.
The what?
No. You are not
Yeah,
putting in a popcorn bucket.
What? No, I'm talking about food, Zelryn. I mean, Lyri. I don't know who this Zelryn person is.
Did somebody say my name? You hear from a distance, so. No, you don't, but anyway.
No.
Sinclair sighs and says, cause trouble, you have trouble. Did I make myself clear?
Can we sing?
The prison's already filled with the wails of the blood of population of Aaran. What's someone singing gonna do? Sure, fine, sing.
Awesome, thank you.
This is so bullshit. I can't believe Benjamin cut my hand off and then tricked me into coming here.
I thought the cutting hand off thing is kind of, you know.
Did that happen? Says Meridi asks Bud, because she doesn't trust Lyri or Bladebeard.
Yeah, it was very stupid of Benjamin. It was a whole thing. I thought it was settled, but I guess it's back up again because of
Why
illusions
would he do that?
A piece of bread.
What?
It better in context. Basically, Lyri was causing trouble with
Causing trouble? I was trying to serve food.
No, you were agitating that chef, okay? And the chef got mad, and then trying to remember everything. But Benjamin basically was chasing Lyri, and Lyri was running away from him, and for some reason Benjamin threw an axe at Lyri. It was dumb, and he knows it's dumb, and it costed Lyri her arm, and then Lyri tried to kill everyone.
No, that's not important. That's not important.
Above board. I don't think we ever established how many people died on that day. Like exact number.
Around 30, I think.
Can we have like exact?
But we stopped Lyri.
I think it sounds cooler when you say like she killed.
Sure.
33 people.
Of the named NPCs, there were 6.
7.
I think. 7, okay.
Or 9. 9.
9?
Yep. 2 bad guys and 7 good guys.
Oh, you're counting the bad guys too. Right.
Of course.
No, I. Sorry, you're right. I was confusing when you said bad guys with a different thing. Okay. So 9, and the crew had. To be perfectly honest, I wrote down somewhere very long ago how many people in total there are on board the ship, and of course how many survived the event, but I don't have that note available on me. For convenience's sake, I think around, let's say 27 died on that day.
Yep. And then 27 people were killed when Lyri went mad. Including my cousin.
No. Let's not frame it like this. I had a moment.
You know I'm listening, right? Says the jailer. And
okay.
That everything I hear, I will report to the Council of 6, right?
Well, if this makes them speed up fixing me, then I don't mind saying it. When I activate my void powers, certain people I'm not aware of become rampage and go on murderous rampages. So you might want to fix that.
This is the jailer speaking. You know that even like the first part of your sentence when I activate my void powers is illegal in Aaran. And
yes, I'm aware.
And
but
enough for you.
What are you gonna do? Put me in jail again? I'm already in jail.
It means you'd have to stay in jail.
Well, it's not like I'm leaving jail anytime soon. You kind of just threw me in randomly.
I think she means like forever, Lyri.
Yeah, but it'll make them want to fix it. So. Don't want to have a void person in your jail, right? That's a risk.
She points at some of the other cells. Above, would you like now to meet your other, not cellmates, but like fellow prison mates, I guess?
Sure.
Yeah, our neighbors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The ones that are not just the entire blood of population of Aaran. You will see several people that are put in individual cells indicating that they're too dangerous to put with like any other cellmates like you guys have been. You will see above board the bosses of the Legion version of the Violet Hold. Well, most of them, not all of them. That I'll put on screen just for the sake of it. You will also see 2 people that are not bosses of the Legion version of the Violet Hold. First and foremost is this lady. Don't know if you can see her.
A demon hunter.
Indeed, DoomGoblin, a demon hunter. And above board, one of the NPCs that may start the quest line for Bud to cure himself. If that makes sense.
A prisoner? Alright.
And also another person, this lady. And Sinclair will say, we've got horrors from Icecrown Citadel. Light only knows why we still keep them here. She points at like bottom 5, bottom in the bottom left. Some weird void creature, points at the other one at the bottom 5. One of Illidan's demon hunters from Outland, not that I imagine you know what that means, and a mage hunter. And can you guess who that mage hunter? If you can believe it, she is apparently the grandmother of some infamous necromancer or something.
Isn't the Death Knight from Season 1 here too, supposedly?
Yes, but you will not see him. I'll reveal why soon enough.
Oh, is he like next to us?
Yeah. So yeah, you can't look in the cell next to you. That's why you can't see
No
him.
way.
Maybe there's like a little hole.
Yeah. What was the context for her revealing your bugmates?
Just out of the blue. We didn't ask.
No, I think it was prompted by something. I think it was Lyri like bragging about her void powers or something. Maybe.
Bragging's not the right word, but it was more of a threat that if you don't fix it. Then...
Oh yeah. Then yeah, the threat. That was the context. So Sinclair points at all those people and says, "Look, if those people are confined, we have nothing to fear from you."
Alright. It seems you have a very difficult job. I thank you for doing it. This seems like very complicated, very dangerous,
It
but
is.
good for the people of Azeroth.
It is. Well, I don't know if it... Look, kissing up to me won't get you out of this jail, of this cell.
I know.
I appreciate the compliment, but don't do it if that's your intent, alright? Any questions?
When are we being let out?
Did I ask about singing?
You did? And to Lyri she'll say, not up to me to decide. That's up to the Council of Six or whatever authority threw you in this place.
Can we use sending spells
Is this an above board or in character question?
in character?
No, she says. You can't use any spells. Shouldn't anyway.
Above board.
Didn't they make you surrender all your magical items and all that? Tell me they did that, right?
Yeah, I don't have my
Doesn't
daggers
she see the
anymore.
massive cannon?
Let me keep my cannon.
Yeah, I imagine, because where else were they gonna put it? Don't worry, it's not gonna burst the wall, she sighs.
Can we try?
If you want to burn yourselves.
I don't think I should do that. We should probably be in their good graces. You know,
Well, we asked for permission first,
we-
so it's not like we're breaking any rules.
why would
should
we
say-
ask to blow something up?
Because it'll be rude to not ask.
We never ask that specifically.
Yeah, because you don't get the chance to
What's-
talk
just-
to people.
We'll just hope Benjamin will fix things up. He's good at that, you know.
He was one who got us in this mess. I mean, I trust in his plan, but
He's good. He's got he's smooth talker. He can help us. I believe in him.
You know, I really recommend getting a lawyer, says Sinclair.
wait, can you get us a lawyer, Bladebeard?
I don't think I can cast that spell here. I can only do it outside, and
Do you have a lawyer already that we can contact?
no.
Well, maybe Benjamin can find us a lawyer.
Why are we getting a lawyer?
Cause we're in jail.
Shouldn't we just
Remember
be let
when we were in
out?
jail last time?
When was the last time we were in jail?
We were framed by the cult in Stormwind, and then the
We
King Varian put us in jail.
and we proved
We broke
proved our
out.
innocence.
Yeah, but we broke out
we didn't.
first. We did.
Well, we still proved our innocence, so that's what's important.
Every time I've been in jail, I've broken out.
Maybe don't say that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't be dumb, Lyri.
Well, I
Gotta be
just don't see
smart.
the point in lawyers.
Well, she just said we needed a lawyer, and she's like the jail person.
I will report everything that you have conversed to the proper authorities.
We haven't said anything bad, so
Sure. you
Lyri.
haven't. Right,
Oh,
is there anything else?
where do we
I
sleep?
have demon problem, and I know I said that, but it can get real nasty. Is there like
Don't
Oh,
worry, the
wait,
demon
then
will
like-
the demon will not be able to escape the cell.
well,
Well,
that's
yeah, but
not
we're
what
in
I'm
the
worried
cell as
about.
well.
Yeah, I'm worried about my friends in here. I don't want to hurt them.
I'll speak to see if we can change the cell arrangement, but
Yeah, can they be put in solitary as well?
we don't.
I don't think they have.
Even the solitary cells are all occupied with blood elves. We're.
Do you not have a solitary cell that's just got one person in it?
I'll see if I can make it work, but I make no promises.
Can you
If
put
there
me
is-
with the big vampire lady?
Do you want to die?
No. You
I
wouldn't
think
recommend
he
it?
has I think he has a thing for dead ladies. So
Oh yeah, his girlfriend was a dead woman.
I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, but wait, did you reattach her head before you came, or?
Nope.
I mean, came to Aaran, not like.
Oh.
I-
No,
Uh-huh.
when we were dating a thing, I don't know. She had all her body parts.
Okay.
boy. Out of context, this sounds awful, guys.
Well, it's even worse when you realize that apparently she killed Benjamin's aunt or mom or whatever. I forget which one.
I don't think she killed his mom.
She killed someone.
His aunt.
Yeah, his aunt or his mom. I don't remember which one.
No, wasn't she executed?
Did you?
By-
Yeah, but she framed.
Sinclair asked.
Just like I am right now.
Sinclair
Well, we're
asked,
all being
did you
framed.
know about her killing your friend's mother or aunt?
Nope. I sleep with a lot of people. I don't know their history.
Did you not know she was dead?
She was what?
Dead?
Dead?
Yeah, your girlfriend, she was dead.
Nope. She looked quite alive to me.
Yeah.
Well, she isn't really dead, but you know.
Well, her head was disattached from her body and it was still talking, so I think...
Well, that happened like yesterday. Before
Yeah,
that, I didn't know she was undead.
you did. Didn't you say she, like, lost an arm or something?
I know a few people that lost an arm and are still alive.
Yeah, but she, like, put a new
Like
one
you.
on. Oh, okay, well, I'm not dead, is the difference.
You're dead to me.
If I died, would you move my body out of here?
Don't try it. That's all I'll say.
Or don't try dying? Yeah, I'll consider that one.
Yeah, there's not really any high ground here, anyways.
Good one. But she will say, "Trust me, you would not be the first to try to leave this place by trying to fake their own death."
But how do you know how many succeeded? If they succeeded, you wouldn't know.
Trust me, I know.
But that's the point of them succeeding. You wouldn't find out, like, ever.
Well, shall I tell you about the time where we had a Tauren prisoner who tried to fake their own death, and well, their culture believes in cremation. So, guess what we did to the body?
You. That's a tricky question.
My point is, don't try to do anything stupid. You will fail, and it will only look worse for you if you ever go to trial. Take it as some friendly
Okay.
advice, alright?
Also, don't drop the soap.
What soap? There's no fucking soap.
No, we're not gonna get baths here.
Oh,
Good thing I took a bath before we left.
yeah. Also, we'll probably meet Shalan, and he has cleaning magics.
You don't have any prisoner by that name.
Well, I hope he's not a prisoner. He's a patient here.
Wait! Shalon!
Yeah.
Show them Shalon!
What do you mean?
Shalon Rock.
That's not Shalan. That's not the real Shalan, right?
But Shalon always knows what to say, or so I've been told.
Oh
Shalon
no,
not here.
we are going to miss his reunion with his son.
I'm sure Benjamin will be there for it, maybe. Hopefully.
But it's probably going to be a really sweet moment, and we are going to miss it.
We'll be there for the aftermath, hopefully. Although, let's hope Benjamin will clear things up. I think he can do it.
Is this a good segue?
Sure.
Yes.
Do you also agree, DoomGoblin?
Oh yeah.
Okay, sorry, I didn't want to move away from the scene if any of you had anything you really wanted to say or anything like that. Okay. So, as we go to Benjamin, are you with us, Thompshire?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you exit the Violet Gate, you find that Aaran is your metaphorical oyster. You have control of your token, and do tell me where you would like to head. Fair enough. That's a justifiable reaction.
I'll go to the Violet Hall.
You
Not the Citadel, the Hold.
Oh shit! Sorry, I keep confusing them.
through the like Eventide or through Runeweaver Square?
Let's go through Runeweaver. I guess it would seem like the quickest route. I guess.
Yeah, you will, as you go through Runeweaver Square, you will see several mages standing ready at attention. A lot of activity seems to be, like military activity seems to be happening at the Silver Enclave. And you also see in the Runeweaver Square a statue that, oh, it's quite clear what it's about, because it's, if I remember correctly, of Tyrion Fordring having defeated the Lich King.
Click on it.
You feel compelled to click on it.
Then I will.
You click on it and you, for whatever reason, see a vision of I don't know,
Of a very secret, secret thing that happened and that no one should know about.
yeah. we're joking. That doesn't actually happen, Thompshire, but it would be funny.
Interesting. Ben will just think, very cool guy, and keep on his way.
You head to the Violet Citadel. You will see some Kirintor peacekeepers standing guard, and they hold you and say, "Hold, citizen, what's your business here? Are you an adventurer looking for work?"
Not really. We just, I suppose we are. I am Khadgar's guest. We came with a friend of his, Karigosa, to Dalran, and I kind of got separated and went through customs, I suppose.
You're one of the ones we're told about. They one of them unsheaths their sword and the other prepares a spell. What?
There's not a warrant against me. We cleared that up already. The others are in the Violet Hall. This is
Well then why weren't you taken to the Violet Hold as well?
because there's no warrant for my arrest.
What's your name?
Benjamin Aaran.
One of them casts a sending spell to someone, and this will take like 30 seconds for the whole process to be done. Anything happening in those 30 seconds, Thompshire?
It's kind of just looking around.
It's a very purple place. They eventually, that guard will nod and say, "All right, seems to have been a clerical error." Looks at Gurin, who's behind you. Anything to say?
He doesn't speak much. I don't think he even speaks common. It's complicated.
All right, you're cleared to pass.
Can you like point me to wherever the other people are? It's kind of my first time around here.
They look at each other, and one of them says, "I'll stand watch. I don't think anything will happen, but yeah." And the other guard will take you into the Violet Citadel itself.
Okay.
Do you talk about anything while he guides you through the Citadel?
Not really. It's kind of just looking around again.
It's a very fancy place. It almost looks, funnily enough, unlike its in-game state, bigger on the inside, as he takes you through like various staircases and winding corridors. It looks like this place is a maze just for the sake of it being a maze. But you do see like various mages and Dalran people just minding their own business, like as if nothing happened. In the Violet Citadel, like they're very, very familiar with the place. You're not sure if this like maze-like structure is made to confuse the intruders or just because it's a tradition in Aaran to be confusing, I guess.
Is it always this twisted?
Oh, you're... Son, you're only in the public section of the Violet Citadel. You don't want to know how the private sections look like.
Right.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your purpose in coming to our city?
Well, there's a few friends of mine that sort of need magical healing, let's say.
Well, we're a bit preoccupied with the war effort, but, well, if your coin's good enough or you know the right people, I'm sure you'll be able to solve whatever is ailing you.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard when they were sent to jail just as they arrived.
Oh, well, if they're the people we were warned about, I wouldn't get my hopes up of seeing them again.
Well, hopefully I'll get to clear that up, whatever that was.
Why don't you just enjoy your stay in Aaran and think about where your next adventure will take you rather than waste your time on futile attempts. Futile pursuits, rather.
Right.
Eventually you will reach a door. It looks as nondescript as any other door, and the mage knocks, and you hear the familiar voice of Khadgar from behind it say, yes, we have a Benjamin, Aaran, and a... looks at Gurin.
Gurin.
A Gurin here to see you, Archmage. Let them in, thank you. And the door would open. Do you proceed inside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Inside you will, of course, see the aforementioned Khadgar sort of in one side of the room sitting down at a table, and all 6 of these people that I just put on, that I just like dragged on screen on the other side of the room. And Joseph looks relieved to see you, Benjamin. Khadgar looks sheepish and says, sit down, please.
Benjamin kind of reluctantly sits down before saying anything.
Are you hurt? Says Kyrie, and Hekala says, if they tried anything, I will slaughter this entire city. Let me rephrase that. Try to do anything to you. This is me, the DM, stumbling, not Hekala.
No, I'm fine, but the others, I can't really vouch for their security right now, as we were quite violently attempted to be arrested just a few minutes ago.
This is Khadgar say, well, have you seen, have they not read out the warrant for, say, Mr. Bladebeard's arrest? Can you blame them for being so cautious?
Well, Bladebeard, sure, I agree with, but the other 2 are in more need of healing than to be thrown in jail.
Khadgar sighs.
You know what can happen if something goes wrong? If there's anyone else in that prison, they might just be murdered.
Oh, well, the Violet Hold has individual cells for all the prisoners. I wouldn't worry too much.
Ouch, above what?
He says, well, above what did you sit down like he indicated?
Yeah.
You may also sit down, says to Gurin. Gurin stares. He says in Dwarven, you may also sit down. Gurin still continues staring. Right. Turns back to the group. Well, as I was telling your friends, I apologize for the circumstances that have landed Mr. Bladebeard, Mr. Bud, and Madame Lyri in prison, it was not my decision. I would say that much. The Council of Six itself voted on the matter, and it was 4-2 in favor of imprisoning you when at the first sight of you coming in. I voted against for reference, but obviously I am only one of the 6.
Is this imprisonment temporary, permanent? What are we looking at?
Do you want the official answer or the actual answer?
I suppose I would prefer the actual answer.
The actual answer is the vote. Well, any council member may call a vote at any time they wish on any issue they wish, including past solved ones, let's say. But obviously, if myself or my other colleague who voted against would just call the issue again, it would still end with the same result. I think you'd have to convince some of my other colleagues to let your friends go, or at the very least persuade them that their medical needs supersede the need for their imprisonment.
Well, you know them. How hard do you think that would be?
For one of them, it's perhaps outright impossible at this point, at the very least for Lady Lyri. But, well, reading the accusations against Mr. Bladebeard, I think it would be outright impossible for him as well. I think that one person would also be against releasing Bud, at this point at least. There's someone else who is currently away from Aaran who voted against. She's more open, but she has had bad experiences with the Horde, so I would consider it a challenge, but not impossible to convince her. He covers his mouth for a second as if, oh shit, I should not have revealed that person's gender. Anyway, as for the other 2, I've been talking to them and, well, they're willing to exchange their votes in exchange for size. Well, a favor from you and the rest of your group.
Do we know this favor?
Each of us in the council have our own areas of expertise, areas of past experience. It is, throughout their careers as mages, they have encountered plenty of dangerous circumstances of their own. I have to imagine that the tasks they would give you would take you to those parts of the world that are, well, that are worthy of their attention.
Okay. Okay. Well, and what about Shallan? What's his current condition?
Right, your friend. I was just discussing that with Ishnudores, was it? Yes, Archmage. Karagon nods and says, your friend Shallan is stable, of course. Well, it was a very, very difficult process to stabilize him, but he is not cured, and I think we talked about this before, but he has certain memory issues. We aren't quite able to determine what's wrong or what the exact cure would be, but I know that you are his son, says Teeironor. He then turns to you, Benjamin. He said that, I didn't pry it from him, and then turns back to Teeironor. But I'm not sure if seeing you would be the best thing for his magical stability. Teeironor looks shocked and actually angry and gets up from his chair. You paltry little human, I've spent hundreds of years searching for him, and you seek to deny me now when he's right in front of me? I would not present such a quandrum if I did not think it was justified. Surely in your hundreds of years of travel you have heard of the expertise of the Teeironor, and you know that I would not be talking out of my what's the expression? My behind? I think Kyrie would look at you, Benjamin, and say, you've known him for longer than, well, anyone except Teeironor and Temis have. Do you have any thoughts? Says Kyrie to you.
Well, I don't necessarily understand the condition that he currently is in, but as we discussed before, he was, well, magically and somewhat mentally unstable. So, Khadgar might have a point here.
It is not... I know it is not the answer any of you were hoping for, and it is not the answer I wish to give. But it is perhaps the safest answer. That being said, I am, of course, willing to hear any counter-arguments. I believe that the way to definitely cure this curse that he's suffering from is to track it back to its source. That said, if I understand good Mr. Shallan's history correctly, if this curse was able to overpower someone as powerful as he was, well, is it worth stirring up again? Of course it is, says Teeironor, right? As he looks to the rest of the room for support.
I mean, we can't leave him like this. It's just not right.
Khadgar sighs and says, I am loath to abandon someone in need as well. That being said, I believe that tackling this curse will require quite the powerful adventuring party that, to be frank, Aaran simply cannot spare at the moment.
Well, and the one you have is currently in jail.
Indeed. Sighs.
So if we were to agree to tackle these favors, would they be released to resolve said issues?
Khadgar looks a bit embarrassed, and Kyrie says, what good Khadgar is saying is that basically you have to convince these council members to vote for you sort of ahead of time. Then they'll call the vote, and the vote will come out, oh yes, we'll release those free. And then when you will be released, you'll be expected to follow through on the favors that you've promised.
Okay. Okay, I see.
Politics are never pretty, says Kyrie.
Right, I've noticed in my time in Stormwind as well.
We also came here on other business, says Akala as she looks at you.
Right. Have you introduced the topic?
I was more concerned with your safety before my priorities.
Right. That's appreciated. Okay, so shit. As you may know, Akala's tribe was responsible for the safety of the ephemeral orb, right?
No, Khadgar nods.
Well, she wished to evaluate the, let's say, security measures that it's being held under, so that she
He like
can,
frowns, not like at you, but at the situation, if that makes sense.
so that she can sleep well at night, knowing that even if she isn't fulfilling this ancient duty herself, that the orb is kept out of the wrong hands.
I see. I can speak with Archivist Elysiana to provide you a tour of the arcane vault, but the ephemeral orb itself is held in the highest security, let's say, in the arcane vault. It is not something that we intend to allow anyone from the outside to access. I can provide you with, I can ask Elysiana to give you a tour of the facility, and you can thus take a glance at our overall security measures, but I cannot allow you to see, well, she cannot allow you to see the orb itself. Hekala looks at you, Benjamin, with a conflicted, but more on the outraged side of the expression.
Can't an exception be made considering the cultural conflict this may cause?
It's, when I say the highest echelon of security, I do mean the highest echelon of security. It would require a vote by the Council of Six.
Well, more favors to rack up, I suppose.
Well, you never know if you present your arguments correctly enough. You may just convince them without the need for politicking.
So you mentioned certain members were away. Would we have to wait for them? Do you?
I can arrange for you to contact them. It's just that the two that are away are also the least likely to change their votes. Never say never, I suppose. Never say never. One of them, at least, I can see her changing her vote, but he fiddles with his hair sort of uncomfortably. It's a delicate matter. Emotions. I don't know how familiar you are with recent events in Aaran, but emotions have been running high in the city as of the past few weeks, and some of us have been particularly affected. It is a difficult time, and it's an unfortunate coincidence that you happen to come by at this exact time as well.
Yeah, our timing does never seem to be the best. So
Kyrie will sort of intervene on your behalf and say, on the other hand, we couldn't exactly have waited much longer. Morg and Lyri need help. Khadgar says, I understand that. Well, at the very least, they will not be able to cause any damage in the way they are, where they are right now, but it's the matter. If I could solve the matter by myself, I would, and of course I am here to help and convince and help convince the other members of the council, but I cannot do this on my own.
Can at least a visit with them be arranged? The others who are in jail.
I think at least one of them will go to speak to your imprisoned comrades of their own volition. I think they specifically mentioned that they'd like to ask some questions of them.
Oh, sure. I just meant myself, I suppose.
Sorry, Abobod, you're asking if you...
Yeah, I'm asking if me or like any others from the group could visit them.
Theoretically, yes. Practically, I will speak with... what was her name again? Sinclair. Sinclair, yes. I'll speak with Lieutenant Sinclair to see if that can be arranged. I think... Yeah, it should be fine. I think she has a fairly lax schedule and...
Khadgar, poor guy. He has no idea.
Yeah, we should be able to find a way to slot you in. Shouldn't be a problem.
Right. So, okay.
If you're curious about what some of the other NPCs are doing, Marfa is just stuffing her face with the sweets that have been provided. Joseph is just staring at all like, wow, I'm next to Khadgar. Temis obviously can't speak. Hekala is brimming with rage, and Ishnodores does not seem particularly calm either. Khadgar will say, in the meantime, I have spoken for accommodations to be provided for you and your group. Does the Leisure Domain Lounge sound well enough for your fancy? It's the finest in Aaran. Well, actually, I shouldn't have said that. My apologies.
Sure.
Perfect. How it's for all it's worth, I am pleased to see you again and that you are in good health.
Well, I think my blood pressure is a little high, but thank you.
Well, it happens with age.
Veteran blinks. Anyways, when do you think a meeting could be arranged with these two council members you said could be maybe more easily convinced?
Well, one of them will, as I mentioned, wanted to receive word as soon as your companions were brought in so that he could go in for a visit. So I imagine he should be heading there. As for the other one, well, I think... What time is it? I think right now he is teaching a class in alchemy, but he should be done in about 40 minutes, I think.
So if I
should mention, sometimes we in the Council of Six prefer to keep our identities a secret. It's an old tradition I don't entirely agree with, and I've been trying to do away with for a while, so it would be bad form if I were to personally introduce you to them.
Then would you be able to make me coincidentally be visiting the Violet Holds, like right now?
Oh, the Violet Hold? Probably not. As I mentioned, I will need to speak with Lieutenant Sinclair first. But for the other fellow, I'm sure it can. I'm sure if you just happen to overhear where his public class is, and if you just so happen to meet him as he's leaving the class, oh, stranger things have happened.
Right. Is there like any
Maybe you can go attend the class itself. It is a public lecture.
I'm not sure I have the qualifications for that.
It is never too late to learn.
I suppose. Is there any mage etiquette I should be aware of?
Well, it is a public lecture, so you will not be required to cast any spells. It is just
I meant more so when approaching him.
Oh, don't do it from behind, I suppose. Just let yourself be seen, and so that he may not deem you a threat.
Okay. Okay. Noted.
Kari will say, Khadgar, dear, that sounds worse than how good Carlane actually is. Khadgar says, does it? Oh, just typical. Well, if, dear Benjamin, if you saw me on the street and you wanted to talk to me, would you come up from behind me as if you were some cutthroat? Just keep that in mind.
Right. I suppose that's just etiquette in general. So, just so we're clear, he is aware of our issue, considering he voted for it, correct?
He is aware of the testimonies we have received against your friends and of the crimes they have committed. And
Did you also receive testimonies for them? Not just the bad things they did, they kind of also saved Stormwind and all that.
Yeah, we did. We received a written report from Nisa and Stormwind. We received, of course, information from good Kyrigos over here. But the evidence accumulated by those who presented evidence against was quite convincing. I will admit even I was almost compelled to vote against you and your friends. I cannot tell you who has provided testimony against. I don't want any accusations of witness intimidation to occur, if you understand what I mean.
Right, of course.
So that being said, he for light's sake, I think it's simplest to just spell their names. Myself and Archmage Runeweaver voted in favor of you and your group. Archmage Runeweaver has a great interest in the history of the trolls, and the jungle trolls in particular, so he was most interested in the artifacts that, I brought back from Booty Bay. Artifacts, says Hekala. Yes, it was, of course, the Ephemeral Orb and a broken staff and an elemental sphere. You have them, says Hekala. Yes. Hekala say, may we see them too? I will have to speak with
above board. The staff is what connected
Shango
to. Okay.
It was indeed.
Is by any chance that staff in also the highest security?
Yes, that's it. It would be an issue I would have to present before the council.
Because that's very much more a personal item.
It is still brimming with power, and it is very Archmage Runeweaver was quite insistent that it had to be kept away from the elemental sphere that was brought back, and, well, he is the expert in this field, so we all trusted his judgment, and he presented a very thorough report as to why those items ought to be kept in maximum security and kept only for study by the highest ranking archmages and never for use.
Well, I suppose we'll have to talk with him when the time comes. In the meantime, I guess I'll see that alchemy class you mentioned.
Archmage Carlane, says Kyrie.
Right. Right. Okay.
Khadgar will say, you just have to leave the room, go down the hall 2 floors, then straight ahead, take a left, then take the 3rd right, go up 3 levels, then straight ahead some more, take the 1st left, and then take the 2nd right once again, and you'll be there.
Is there a map by any chance?
I never knew you could be a jokester too.
Vezrin kind of laughs, but in that very awkward way, you know. I'm serious.
No, of course not. What good mage divines their own secrets? I can go with you, says Kyrie.
Okay, thanks.
Can I compel Khadgar to summon his servant to lead Benjamin to the classroom?
You know, DoomGoblin, I don't think you can because you don't have Khadgar's aspects.
Yeah, we don't have anything on him, yeah.
But I was gonna do something similar anyway, so Khadgar will say, well, there's I realize that things have gone awry with you and your group in my absence, so I figured to fix that, I have a gift for you and your group, a prototype mind of a spell I'm experimenting with, but it should prove quite handy, and, well, if there's ever a circumstance where you wish, oh, if only Archmage Khadgar were here, it will definitely solve that issue. And he smiles.
Oh no, I know what it is. Okay.
As he summons this thing.
I fucking knew it. Oh no.
I term it the Wondrous Wisdom Ball. Go on, ask it a question.
Where is the alchemy classroom?
I need to roll on a table.
Oh no.
Says nothing and does nothing, just stares at you.
I look at Khadgar, the real one.
Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. It can only perform an action once per round of combat. Well, I think 6 seconds have passed. You can try again.
I ask the question again.
Oh, I typed the wrong thing. 21. What's 21? Oh, fuck.
What?
Fuck.
Someone's in a furry though.
No, not quite as bad, I guess. The Wondrous Wisdom Ball gasps in surprise and furrows its brow in concentration. Suddenly the table with sweets catches on fire as it casts Flame Strike on the table.
I stare at Khadgar like, what the hell is this?
Oh, let me fix that. And Khadgar casts a Cone of Cold to stop the Flame Strike.
Oh, I thought you were gonna fix the orb.
Oh,
is it gonna try to kill me?
No.
Than...
Probably not. No. It's imbued with my own power and wisdom. It is admittedly still in a prototype stage, but
maybe the power bit is. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I think it's a well constructed companion and assistant trimming with artificial intelligence that will prove quite helpful to you in your adventures.
I'll see what Kyrie's reaction to all of this is.
Bemusement. Like, yep, that's Khadgar.
I'll try to ask the question one last time.
Yes? Oh, like the Wondrous Wisdom Ball.
Yeah.
What's 16? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Your sound card works perfectly, it says to you.
Maybe Kyrie should just take me, but thank you for the gift.
I'm coming anyway, but you shouldn't refuse a gift from the Archmage.
Oh,
she said.
But I said thank you anyways for the gift.
Of course, and I'm looking forward to hearing of its performance. Have a wondrous wisdom bow that will follow you around. And we'll go in combat after Gurren. Isn't Khadgar grand?
He certainly is a big personality.
Khadgar will say, well, I thank you for visiting me. I wish we could have seen each other in better circumstances. Do the rest of you looks at the rest of the group need indications for the Leisure Domain Lounge for your rooms?
Oh, right. I should probably ask that before going.
Oh? Khadgar looks at you. Ask what?
Wasn't he gonna tell the location? I said that I should probably ask that before leaving. You know what it is.
Oh, Khadgar says, right, and he, give me a second to do something. He summons one of these things and says, my servant and assistant will take you to the lounge right this way, if you please. And the arcane elemental departs the room. The NPCs follow, and it just walks at this weirdly slow pace, like it's uncomfortably slow to follow it, if that makes sense. But it's not heading in the direction that Khadgar told you to head to go to the class.
I guess I'll just send a sending spell or something. Stay safe.
I mean, don't you have a map still?
I mean, yeah, sure. I guess.
Or have you used it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Kari will say, well, it was also nice seeing you, Khadgar. If we have need of you, can we just contact you in some way? Oh, well, I'll be here. I'll be with you regardless. And like he points at the wisdom bow that's following Benjamin around. Right. Of course. Shall we head out, Benjamin?
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you exit the room, I'm guessing you head to the alchemy class?
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the NPCs will follow the servant to the Leisure Domain Lounge. Joseph will say to you, stay safe, Benny, and Hakala will say, do not forget our promise, beloved, as I have not forgotten mine.
Benjamin will nod solemnly.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Marfa is just snacking away at the snacks that she's holding in her arms. And Ishnadres and Temis sort of look at you, but say nothing and exit. And Kari will say, I apologize for my part in all of this happening.
I don't even know what to think anymore. This was kind of supposed to fix everything, but I guess it made everything worse.
Well, I find that the universe often works that way. How was your welcome reception? You're not hurt, are you?
No, but there was a show of police brutality. I was threatened while not having a warrant against me, so if I had time, I would probably pursue legal action, but we're kind of short on time.
I would recommend against it. It's wartime, Benjamin. Lots of things are excused in wartime, unfortunately.
Yeah, let's just attempt to fix this, I guess.
Do you know anything about Archmage Carlane?
No.
I mean, I don't know that much about him either. He's a fairly recent addition to the Council of Six. Well, recent in the way humans count it. For us, even Khadgar's addition is recent. Us dragons, I mean. But he's supposed to be a great alchemist and fire mage, and I know he's had some personal issues in the past, but it related to Duskwood of all places. But he is very much a very, very serious figure. I would not recommend any attempt at light-hearted humor with him. He's perhaps the most pragmatic and logical of all the council members.
Okay. Any suggestions as how to approach our current issues?
With him, bluntly, honestly, he will not particularly tolerate foolishness. And, well, I don't imagine he'll be convinced if you just say, oh yes, we can help you with the thing. I imagine you'd also have to convince him that your friends are not necessarily, at least not an imminent danger, that the value they can provide is greater than the danger that they pose. Does that make sense?
The whole reason they're here is because the danger they impose to themselves and each other, but
yes, but I'm sure you can tell them things that that like myself or any of the other witnesses don't know. Again, Archmage Carlane is a very facts-oriented person. He will take into account the most logical course of action, whatever that may be.
Okay. I'll try to keep that in mind.
Well, do you need me to tell you about the other mages in the Council of Six, or shall we go and check on what Bladebeard and Lyri and Moarg are up to? Kyrie says the first part, I say the second part.
Yeah, we can check on what they're doing in that. And, maybe Kyrie goes and tells me, and then you can tell me, above board, just to not muddle it too much, I guess.
We can do that, no, indeed. DoomGoblin, Banarak, and Zelryn, are you guys with us?
Yeah.
I am.
Oh, by the way, before...
I don't think Banarak is.
Banarak just hit BRB in 2 seconds.
I was just gonna say that before we shift, I would send a sending spell to let's say Lyri, and you can start, and I'll be typing it in the meantime.
I need to think as to whether a sending spell would work through.
Didn't I manage to talk to Meridia once while she was not talking with the council? I feel like
You're right.
I can
You're
do it.
right. You're right. You're very much correct. So based on those rules, okay, it will work. Good memory. Good memory, Thompshire. Okay. So Banrak is not with us, you mentioned?
Seems not.
It seems not.
Okay. Of course he can jump in when he returns. It does make I can see it making some sense that perhaps Morg would be kind of absent considering he did not sleep and is almost suddenly feeling very, very tired. Could one of you do me a favor and like type in our Discord chat, hey Banrak, when you come back, to like let us know so that we can include you in the conversation and all that?
Sure.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, returning to the Violet Hold, the three of you have been arguing among yourselves as Sinclair is just standing outside your cell, kind of face palming as you reveal all this incriminating information about yourselves, and she has to report it for better or worse. The Blood Elf and the Troll are sort of keeping their distance while the Archmage almost face palms herself at your behavior.
Okay, I've got the message.
Would you like to let us know?
It's to Lyri. Talked with Khadgar. Everyone else is safe. Complicated situation. We'll try to figure it out and visit as soon as I can. Please behave.
Do I get to respond?
Yep.
I'll just mention that, okay, I'll just type up what I say first.
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
I said I'm going to type what I
Okay.
say first.
Okay. No worries. So, sort of mid-conversation between the three of you, Lyri sort of freezes up. You sort of recognize Bladebeard and Moarg if Banrak is here. This sort of familiar gesture of like just being like startled at receiving a sending spell. I think the Blood Elf lady will say, "May I request a transfer to a place with, I don't know, other Blood Elves?" Sinclair says, Sure, we can transfer you all day long. We definitely have the budget and the magical energy for it, of course. Any other stupid questions?
I'll ask, can we sing?
You this is the third time you've asked. The answer is yes.
Alright, are you sure?
No. But I'm beyond caring at this point.
Okay, I've got a response.
Okay.
I respond to Benjamin with, these cells are cramped. I'm in with Meridia, a few Blood Elves, Bladebeard, and Bud too. I'm trying to behave. Be quick.
Welcome back, Morg. You've joined not Morg, Banrak. You've joined us just as we were like focusing back on the Violet Hold group, and you did not really miss much. In that sense, at least. Lyri got a sending stuff from Benjamin. Okay. Benjamin, you received that reply from Lyri, and we'll get back to your reaction. Yeah.
Sure.
Just for the sake of it, Ken. Okay, you did paste it in chat. Awesome. Okay. So back on the Violet Hold front, Cloth Merchant will say, Can we have some better food now that we are making requests too? And Sinclair says, Sure, I'll include better food. Not like I have to spend an hour every freaking day just conjuring food for an entire prison. Of course.
I'm
think
just gonna
she's
put
being
a whole city in
sarcastic.
here if you want. If you want your time to not do that.
Does it look like it's my choice?
No. you're still talking to us. Do you like talking to us, or are we special or something? What's going on here?
You continue incriminating yourselves.
So if I continue incriminating myself, you'll continue giving us company?
I can listen to you even if I'm not in your proximity. Anything? Any other questions from you all, or will I go?
Nothing from me.
You good, I think.
Lyri frowns.
All right. Remember what I said. Behave. And she departs.
Damn it. I forgot to ask her about singing.
Do you enjoy being so obnoxious? Says Meridia.
What, Bladebeard? I mean, you know him. The answer's obvious.
I should not have asked.
Above board, can I still sense where Lyri, Dalaran, and her brother are?
Yeah.
Alright. I would also like to use that stunt again.
Which
Hello
one?
Darkness, my old friend.
Okay.
And ask, like, how does Teeironor or Dalaran, whatever, know about all the things that I did or didn't do?
The voice in your mind says, a dagger at your back close to you, and its parent.
Wait,
For fuck's sake.
the broken dagger?
No reply.
For
And her
fuck's sake.
parent? Her parent?
No reply. I don't know why Zelryn is saying for fuck's sake. I don't know what eureka moment she's reached.
The
So-
evil dagger that Bladebeard holds around. I don't know. What else? would
No,
it be?
I don't think it's the dagger. It's not blood passion. That was evil. It's actually someone's a spy. Maybe someone
Someone's a
who was
spy.
there the whole
I mean,
time.
Meridia definitely spilled the beans, but her.
No,
But
but
about
she couldn't.
Yeah, that's-
Gilligim, who was even on Gilligim? Like,
Yeah, and the temporal. I mean, that's probably Kyrie because she admitted she made a report.
Wait,
Now,
wait.
I'm just confused about the parent part, unless it's not literal.
is it really gonna be Petronimi? Like, is that
don't think so.
because she has
I
a
don't think so.
parent, confirmed parent?
I was wondering if I can reveal the thing in season 2 that happened that led to all this, but
I still don't trust that dagger. I might be her brother might be her father somehow. I don't know.
Are you saying the void is incestuous?
we're not playing Crusader King, Zelryn.
Someone's. Oh, wait a second. This could be related to that card that I've drawn in season 2.
Mm-hmm.
I believe someone is going to betray me.
Yes.
Fuck's sake, no.
And ever since you pulled that card, I said to myself, okay, if they ever go to Dalaran, this is what's gonna happen.
But who it is? Someone that I knew before I drew that card. It has to be.
Tip fucking cat cow.
If it is
Can't be
Khadgar, I'm
Khadgar.
gonna kill myself.
No,
Also-
but
If it's Khadgar, we have to get rid of Bladebeard to be nice to us again.
Also,
Exactly.
the reason why Bladebeard's list of crimes is so absurdly long is because the betrayal is specifically related to Bladebeard, not your entire group.
I mean, Bladebeard's more a criminal than everyone else.
yeah, also,
Bladebeard's is still accurate though.
I don't know if this is for probably like after session or the ending of
But
the
like,
session where we
how-
speak, but I don't understand some of the accusations. I don't get what they reference, but I'll have to ask that later, I think.
Well, of course you can also ask in game. whomever.
Like,
In game, he thinks that they're all fake or they're all true, but he's going to say that they're fake.
Like I
don't
think,
care.
like I think these are all. I think these are all real. I remember all of these. I don't think there's any of these.
When was he helping the Horde?
Episode 8
yeah.
or 9, I think.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, when you met
Oh,
her
yeah.
with the strangle thought.
that can only be Meridia, right?
I mean,
Wait, what?
Meridia
she
probably
there?
was
You're all talking at the same time. When was I helping the Horde?
in season 1.
Yeah, when the big Kraken attacked and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that was Chronic was there as well.
Mm-hmm.
And is it really the Bronze Dragons?
Kari was also there, Meridia was also there, a bunch of people were also there. Kari's crew was there.
Like, how overt is this betrayal? Is it like subversive?
All I can say is the card's text is someone you know will betray you, and it basically means they'll dedicate themselves to your downfall.
Jesus.
But Chronic was never my ally.
Was he your
And Kari-
was he your enemy though?
Yes?
I mean, we killed him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can.
Meridia has been pretty against Bladebeard from the go since we got to the Violet Hold.
In fact,
But she's always
seems. No, but she's not usually this bitchy. Something's happened.
But she
she's been in jail
she
for
doesn't
like
know
a
about
Oh, yeah,
most
that
of the
too.
stuff.
I'd be pissed if I was in jail and had to piss in a cup. Not a cup, a bucket, so.
Look, if Benjamin has to make a choice, Bladebeard's not his first. Okay, just want to get that out there.
Well, obviously, once we find out who it is, we just pull more cards until we get the favor one, and that favor can be
Oh my
don't
god.
betray us anymore.
Or I can just say everything this person told you is a lie.
Well, also the only person who can make more cards is the Nexus Lord, and he's
Well, we can.
That's rough, but
We can go to the Shadowlands and
I veto that. Also,
Or ask Petronimi to take us.
I
to
also
another
veto.
timeline.
we can go and ask if he has any trading card collections, like any booster packs laying around.
Also, I do think you guys are missing half of what the voice in Bladebeard's mind told him.
Can
Yeah,
you
the
paste it on
dagger.
chat?
Parents.
The dagger in the back and the parent.
Yeah, the parent part.
Could be Xanatev.
Does she have a parent?
Who knows? Maybe.
I don't know if the Void Lords count.
In the lore, she doesn't. At least we don't know so far.
Is it not like the harbinger of someone or something?
Dementius or something, apparently.
yeah.
Wait. I'm very much out of the loop with recent Warcraft lore.
This is new lore. This is
This
they
was
link-
this
did
was
they-
revealed last week.
Did they link
it's very
Zalatath of Dementius, the one who killed the Ethereals?
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically
apparently
the lore
that
is
planet also had a world soul. So
yeah, but it was consumed by Dementius or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, this is new stuff.
Okay, this is interesting.
medicine stuff.
I guess I'm not gonna include Zalatath in the campaign anymore.
no.
Oof.
Well, I mean, wasn't Zelryn already off the table pretty much?
She kind of already fucked off, to be fair.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, we'd have to go back to Stormwind to get her, and we're never going back to that.
Also, this
so.
is what
Does that
AU
mean we won't
Zelryn
see
have?
ethereals anymore?
No, we can still use the Ethereal.
Ethereals will still show up. It's fine. It's fine. It's just
The Vice. Who fucking cares about Vice?
Well,
He
like-
dies anyway.
A lot of the stuff that happened with the Ethereals is past stuff anyways, so I don't think it matters too much.
Yeah.
I mean, we already knew that Dementius ate their homeworld. It's not new. The new stuff is, oh, their world was a Titan, apparently, or something. Or World Soul, rather. That's what they specified. They didn't say Titan, they said World Soul, so I wonder if there's a difference.
Banrak, just be aware your microphone is crackling a little.
The betrayal. Anyway, we're in jail. It's sad.
And yeah,
are you not gonna? Sorry, Matt.
I was just the only thing I was gonna say. The last in character thing that happened is Bladebeard asking the question and him receiving that reply. We obviously got DoomGoblin's reaction. I don't know Bladebeard's reaction.
I think he is trying to figure out who that is, his first thought is the actual dagger that used to talk.
You still have its broken pieces.
But he's going to think about it some more.
Fair enough.
And so will I. I
Fair
have
enough.
no idea.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Moarg and Lyri, you see Bladebeard go deep in thought. Uncharacteristically.
He's in meditating position.
Yeah, slightly floating like monks do.
Really?
If you want to. I'm joking. I don't think Bladebeard is that in touch with his inner chi to levitate.
Not yet.
Never say never, I guess. Meridia will say, so, nice meeting you all again, I guess? Not really.
What do you mean?
Better circumstances.
We've been waiting to meet you for ages.
Really?
We've all missed you a lot.
Why?
Because you're our friend.
I see.
We went on some pretty epic adventures.
I suppose I do view you all as comrades, sure?
If Benjamin was here, you'd say differently.
Oh, that's good.
She looks flustered. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, I probably would. You got a problem with that?
No.
Benjamin's pretty great.
Yeah.
Does get the ladies a lot though.
He also has a bit of a savior complex. I wonder if he is talking to anyone, trying to get us out.
Oh, you know he is. He's good for it. He's always good. Benjamin would never bail on us. He's like, probably the nicest one of us.
Cloth Merchant will say, is he also gonna save us? Indicating the free NPCs.
Probably Meridia. Don't know about you. Probably not.
We could try. What are you crimed for?
Being the Horde?
Yeah, being with the Horde. And the Blood Oath will say, and being a Blood Oath, this city is full of racists.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like Stormwind.
I told you it was gonna be like Stormwind.
Didn't disagree with that.
Well,
That'd be better because of Khadgar, you know? Because we're chums with him. But
Khadgar's only one person. Varian was... I mean, he didn't like us, but he didn't hate us. And
I thought he was mad at you.
He liked me.
He was mad at Benjamin because he held...
Wait. Varian as in King Varian?
Yeah, he held his sword to Benjamin's throat. It was pretty...
What? Why?
Well, basically, the conspiracy in Stormwind had taken Benjamin's dad hostage and ordered us to... I don't remember. I think it might have been like to kill the king or something. I don't remember. But the point is, we went to the king and we told him about it, and then we went and saved his dad. But there was a bit of a scuffle, and Benjamin had to talk his way out of Varian's grip. I helped him with that. I think those two were in jail or something.
I don't remember what happened. I thought... I don't think I was there for that. Was I there for that? No, I was there for that, Lyri.
Yeah, I was also there.
No, you weren't. You arrived at the end, but we'd already saved Benjamin's dad. You weren't in the infiltration into the castle.
I remember being there, though. I don't remember
No,
infiltration.
we were in the fake tavern with what's her name? The blonde chick.
Elsewhere?
And her brother.
Elsewhere?
Elvis.
Elvis?
Yeah, that was her name. And I was there talking with them. and then you came in with a bunch of Stormwind guards, and then they were
Yeah.
arrested, and we were teleported to Benjamin's house.
Yeah.
Well, when you were teleported to Benjamin's house, me and Benjamin had already saved his dad, so
Yeah, but I provided the griffin,
that's true.
or the griffin rider.
Did you steal or the griffin or kidnap the rider? Asks Meridia.
No,
she was my friend.
She
Or still
was.
is.
She was his. What's the dwarven word for it? Fling.
X?
One of them. X.
Gesundheit, says Claw Merchant.
Bladebeard has a lot of those, to be fair.
You tried. Procreating with her in Benjamin's bed. That was.
It wasn't his
Gross.
bed, or was it?
It
I
was
don't
either
know,
his. It was either his bed or his dad's bed. I don't know which one's was.
About his dad's, but yeah.
If Benjamin dead ever needs my bed to do the deed, I would say yes.
What?
We're gonna
Meridia
end up
has
with
this.
that,
Meridia has this WTF look on her face, and
His dad is into demons, of all things.
Well, I was the one who provided the demon, so
What?
let's be.
What?
Yeah, the demon wouldn't be there if it wasn't for me, because it's a skull. Remember?
I'm just gonna keep that into your list.
I found the magical orc skull, and the orc skull possessed a Draenei. What was it, Draenei? The red ones. I don't remember that name. A red Draenei, and that's
Lyri, no.
that's his GF.
Lyri.
I'm just telling the truth. It's not like anyone's been spying on us.
Yes, they are.
yes, they are, says Meridia too.
Well, is matchmaking an old man and a temptress really a crime? Isn't love a crime in this day and age?
Lyri, you're
Yeah.
gonna be locked in here forever.
I'm gonna put on
Lyri.
lockdown. Is that what you're saying?
It would
Lyri.
under Teeironor law, the Teeironor would assume that Benjamin's father is being tricked or ensorcelled, and they would try to rescue him. Well, under better circumstances, at least.
Rescue him. Well, he's not with the woman right now. And this happened outside of Dalaran. Why does this matter?
Because demons endanger the entirety of Azeroth.
Well, it's not actually a demon. It's an orc. Just
Also,
has a
all
demon
of our
body.
crimes were listed before we got to Dalaran too. So, don't think it really matters if crime was done in or out of Dalaran, Lyri.
Well, all I'm saying is, number one, it's not a demon. It's an orc. So,
Isn't it an orc in a demon's body?
yeah, but it's still an orc. I mean, there was that
Is it?
one
No.
orc who was in a demon body. and he wasn't up.
She said an orc was her brother.
So she's half an orc?
No,
No, she's adopted.
it was an orc skull, not a Draenei skull.
Do we have to discuss Benjamin's father's love life? Is he in danger from
I
this
guess not.
demon?
No,
Maybe.
no.
I mean, demons are pretty bad. I should know. I have one inside
Look at
me.
you can't.
And he wants one inside her, so it's like, that's not good.
I don't know. He seems pretty happy about it.
Well, he shouldn't be. Having a demon inside you is awful.
Well, that's because you ate it.
He's going to eat this one though.
Lyri kind of looks disgusted.
No,
at
he
that.
shouldn't. He really shouldn't. It's bad. It's like having a person inside your brain forever.
I already have like 1 billion of those in my brain. Who cares?
Yeah, that's definitely not a bad thing at all.
Well, it's not.
This is the Blood Oath speaking. You are without a doubt the most bizarre individuals I have ever met. And I used to sell armor to Horde adventurers. Above board, this Blood of Lady is a lore character. She is the vendor for, I think, tier 9 in Aaran, I think.
Wow, even the tier vendors are not safe. That's so sad.
Hey, are you a blacksmith or do you just sell armor?
I'm a magistrix.
She's a mage.
So do you like sell the armor as your job, or is it like a part-time thing?
I was commissioned by the Sun Reavers to act and to aid Horde adventurers by providing them with enchanted armor in exchange for certain tokens that they acquired in their adventures. It's a long story. And anyway, I can't do it in here.
Okay.
By the way, wait, above board, did the woman mention her name at any point, Sinclair?
Oh, the lieutenant? No, she did not.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
By the way, I'm gonna look up if Cloth Merchant offers repairs, because that's a good question.
Very likely, I think. I don't know. Maybe not.
Part of me really wants to break out, but I promised Benjamin I'd be on my best behavior.
Again, they're kind of listening.
And they can listen in and hear that I promised.
Larry, I just don't want you to be locked up in forever in this place.
Listen, they know I'm just messing around. What, a joke's gonna be taken
They
to court
don't-
now?
They don't know you that well.
Well, if they're listening to me 24/7, they'll get the picture really quickly.
Cloth
They're
Merchant
just not like you.
approaches you, Bladebeard, and says, while Lyri and Morg are talking, I know a bit of blacksmithing. About what? Yes, she can provide repairs in game, so yeah, sure.
Alright. I kind of need a master blacksmith or something, but I still don't have that something that he needs to fix.
Alright. If you need me to mend your clothing or perhaps sharpen a sword, I can do it.
I have this new sword, but I don't think it can be sharpened because it's made of magic.
Alright. I've fixed weirder things.
Don't worry about it. The thing I need is like very, very special. I had a dream about it, and there's only like 3 blacksmiths in the world. 2 of them are trolls, by the way, that can fix what I need fixing.
I also I can relate with dreams guiding your destiny. Yeah.
Have you heard about he said his name was Fate, but then later he said his real name was Mozala?
She recoils in shock and spits out like a bunch of Zandali, and she looks very, very frightened.
Yeah, kind of expected that.
What'd you do to her? Says Meridia.
I mentioned that I...
His sex life.
What?
Oh.
Owned.
I had a dream where I spoke with this nasty looking troll guy, and apparently he's very famous and very disliked by a bunch of trolls.
Never utter that name again, says the troll. Never. Do you understand what you be doing when you just say it like that?
No.
So that a bad name then?
Just don't ever say it, for your own safety.
Alright, alright. Sorry, I didn't know.
So it
From
doesn't
now
seem
on,
like
I
he's
will
a good
call
guy.
him. What should I call him from now on? Like a nickname? Like Muzi?
Accomplice, suggests Meridia.
Maybe Mickey?
Mickey? Mickey the Troll.
Yeah. Nothing more scary than someone named Mickey.
I think, which should happen first? Yeah, I think it will make sense for this to happen first. You will hear some footsteps as someone is walking in the violet hole, presumably to approach your cell. And you will see the person approach shortly. It's someone you have never met before. This individual. Don't know if anyone recognizes him above board.
Looks like a dragon. but I
Isn't
don't know what
that
it is.
Vargos' apprentice or something?
Yeah, he's from Mage.
Yeah.
Mage campaign in Legion.
Yep, good job, Banrak and DoomGoblin. And he approaches the cell and says, my greetings, you certainly fit the descriptions. Mr. Bud, Bladebeard, and Siri?
Yeah.
That's me.
I am one of those, yes.
My name is Ravendweir. I am the apprentice of a certain archmage, and we were wondering if you'd be willing to talk about your experiences in the Netherstorm.
Of course.
Sure. Why not?
Very horrifying.
Would you be willing to provide a detailed account of your travels?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
And all right, then he hesitates. Sorry, I have something in my throat. Sorry, but he hesitates and says, "Well, could you give me just a general rundown so that I can report back to the Archmage?"
He got stepped on a lot.
I can probably provide better story.
Yeah. How much time do we have?
As much time as you need.
Oh, you're in the Netherstorm for
Like
so long
right
ago.
here in the jail?
He performs performs a magic spell, and a folding chair appears underneath him, and he sits in it.
Oh.
Can
alright.
you do that for us? Or...
I do not have the proper authority to cast spells within your cell. I apologize.
No worries.
That makes sense.
We should have asked the prisoner where we sleep. Not the prisoner, the lady where we sleep.
Don't we sleep here?
On the floor?
Yeah.
We can like pile up in a big pile.
I'd prefer
No,
not to.
says Meridia.
Yeah. Might not be good to pile up, especially if I'm on top
Yeah, very spiky.
and big and blubbly.
Anyway, Netherstorm. We went to Netherstorm.
So this Viceroy Nazar, very powerful and scary creature, alien mummy. He kidnapped a bunch of ogres from
It's
Stormwind.
true.
He pulls out a notebook and starts taking notes.
These
So-
ogres were part of this one's tribe.
Still are.
Yeah.
I am their leader.
So, and then I learned how to get to Netherstorm from another one of those alien mummies, but a good one. And I teleported us there.
Well, actually, I teleported myself there first.
Oh yeah, you did. yeah, the plan was to go save you, but then in the meantime, they also got kidnapped and also went to Netherstorm. Wait, why did you go to Netherstorm again?
I was trying to go back home. I didn't know where an Area 52 was.
Oh, you wound up there? Says Ravendweir. Have you met Mixie?
I didn't go into the town. It was clear when I got there that I wasn't in the right place, so I decided to.
Did we ever arrive there? I don't remember.
I didn't, but
did-
you guys arrived separately, so.
Did you ever meet? She wasn't just working in Area 52. She was working for around Netherstorm. Sorry, this is more of a personal curiosity, not a working question. But did you meet this one goblin, Kippen?
With the scary face?
How's she doing?
She's a demon. Or
Are we just gonna say that out
became a demon?
loud?
Yeah.
Shouldn't
No,
this...
wait,
the
but
truth.
that was
Yeah,
in
but-
Stormwind.
Yeah, but is it a good idea to...
But she was a demon.
Yeah,
and we
but,
destroyed it.
but there's also demons here that might be overhearing us.
Who cares?
I mean, who
Are
Burn
cares?
cells.
I guess.
Demons here that may overhear you? Whom do you mean?
Well, I don't know. I can only really see out the front of this
What, you
cell,
mean the
but I'm-
demon and me?
No, I mean demons in general, but also, yeah, the demon in you. Also pretty bad.
He's just gonna be angry. He's always angry with me.
There's a lady with like demon wings. Right over there.
Oh, yes, she is. She looks at her. I was part of. Well, when we captured her, she put up quite the struggle.
Oh, what was her crime?
Siding with the wrong people, let's say, and leave it at that. Can you, if you can believe it, she actually has an actual demon inside of her.
Yeah, we can believe it.
Oh,
Pretty
I think
readily, actually.
we are talking about not the same person. Yeah, you are talking about the blood elf with a blindfold.
Yes. Whom else?
I was referring to a giant lady with dragon wings.
Aboard the Blood Princess, whatever her name
Yeah,
was. He says, I was not involved in that, and I would recommend steering very, very clear of that one.
All right. Anyway,
Anyway, yes, Kippen. Well, the Kippen creature is a dreadlord. Okay.
She was taken over by a dreadlord, or was she always a dreadlord?
I don't know. Just the one we saw was definitely a
Yeah.
dreadlord because we
Yeah.
found it in Stormwind as well.
Yeah, in the Minesweeper room.
The mind is
Yeah, and I also met with her when I was captured by demons after being, assaulted on by multiple spell reavers. Not fun, but I
Ravendweir
lived.
looks distraught to hear what's happened to Kippen.
Was Kippen a friend, and was she not
Yes.
a demon when you...
I never would have imagined that she'd be a demon. We were friends. I apologize. I should not have inquired about a personal matter. Please.
I get it. I recently found out that one of my exes was an undead, or still is.
What do you mean found out? You knew
She
that
was
from the
beheaded
beginning.
and she's still alive.
You knew she was undead before that happened.
No. If I knew, I guess if I'm drunk enough.
Not all undead are evil. I've worked with plenty of
No,
Forsaken.
but I that's really my thing for hooking up. I prefer like living people.
Yeah,
That's-
Third
so,
mate is a Forsaken.
That's so good-hearted of you, Bladebeard. You're such a hero for not fucking dead bodies.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway, Netherstorm. We talked to the dragons. The dragons were annoying. They were horrible.
Did they? What did they do, if I may ask?
Didn't we make a promise to them that we never ended up fulfilling?
It's not really annoying. No, that's more our fault than their fault. Then phrase it like that.
Yeah, but they threatened us. They were going to eat us otherwise.
But we did promise them, and we never helped them.
What did you?
I feel bad.
What was this promise, if I may ask?
What we supposed to fight the what are they called?
Wait, was that a
Was it the
lie?
Ethereals or was it the
Was that a lie, Bladebeard, or was that the truth? I
What?
can never tell with you.
I
you
honestly
That
Don't re-
that the eggs were being eaten by the Ethereals or something.
were they being stolen by them?
Above board, I think it was one of Bladebeard's lies.
Well, Bladebeard said so, but I don't really. Above board, it was one of Bladebeard's lies. I remember it.
I honestly, and I'm going to say that it's canon that Bladebeard also doesn't remember a thing about the dragons. I remember they took us. We were at their place, and then for some reason we weren't anymore. We were at the Blood Elf place for some reason. What
Good.
happened in between?
Good character acting. Good character acting.
Yep, dragons, then Blood Elves.
I see.
Oh yeah, there was a Blood Elf with green tattoos that teleported us, I believe. Away.
Uh-huh.
Who, if I may ask? Well, if you know this Blood Elf's name.
She had shorter hair than you.
Is it really wise to mention Blood Elf names in here?
Why would it not be?
Because aren't you guys kind of racist?
I make no claims to being racist. This is the Blood of Magistrix speaking. He's a Teeironor, of course he is racist. Why are you even entertaining him?
Well, because it's good to. I was told to be on my best behavior, but I don't feel like it's the right idea to write out some names of Sun Fury that are probably dead at this point.
Sun Fury.
Well, what else? What other Blood Elves are going to be in Netherstorm?
Could have been Scryers, it could have been Adventurers. Could have been the Horde.
Was there even a sun in the Netherstorm? I remember a bunch of planets.
There should... That's a very complicated question, says Ravendur.
And why are they furious at it?
Well, whatever. They destroyed. These buffoons destroyed where they were staying in, so they're probably dead now.
What?
Didn't you guys destroy the place they were at?
No?
But
I mean, I think Benjamin was there. I don't know who else was there.
it was Benjamin and Bud, right? Because Bladebeard and Lyri went through the portal, I think.
Yeah.
You destroyed you destroyed the elf place in Netherstorm, right, Bud?
I thought it was the Ethereals, or was it the Elf place?
No, like Benjamin expressively blew up, or tried to blow up machine.
He destroyed the core, right?
Benjamin and Moarg heavily damaged the facility, which led to a bunch of void stuff happening, and yeah.
Yeah, we attacked the elf place. I remember now. Thank you, Voices in Head.
All right. Well, they were. This is Ravendur speaking. They were usually not the types that you could negotiate with, so it's. I don't condemn your decision.
I wasn't there for too long.
Yeah, me and Bladebeard left with the ogres beforehand. We rescued them. Or he rescued them and I tagged along.
Yeah, I so listen to this. This Viceroy person. I managed to trick him into releasing all the ogres and teleporting me and them and Lyri back to Stormwind.
Do you remember of which Epherios this Viceroy was a Viceroy of?
Yeah, the Ethereum.
Oh,
Did we not make that clear?
you just mentioned Epherios, not the actual organization. I'll make a note, I apologize.
And because of that, he's been using his magics and been manipulating events to make it seem like I was committing a bunch of crimes. But I didn't commit any of them on that list.
Wow. Real
And I would
smooth.
like to
Real
deceive him
smooth.
to believe that the Viceroy has somehow made it so it seems like I did a bunch of bad stuff.
Okay. He writes everything that you say down very conscientiously and says, may I... That sounds like that to earn the enmity of someone that's in the leadership position, the Ethereum is truly not something I envy.
Envy? Yeah.
But may I ask, did you have any prior relationship with this individual? I mean, I believe you, and it sounds horrifying, of course.
So
but...
I pulled a magical card, and for some reason, because of that, he owed me a favor. I didn't do anything good for him. I just pulled a card, and the card made it so he needed to do something for me.
That's a polite
Which
way
he
of
didn't.
describing
He
it.
didn't. He didn't really enjoy that.
I see.
I know it sounds
card?
bizarre, but it's true.
I suppose stranger things have happened. Like, writes down what you said.
And he's still mad, it seems. He really liked those ogres, I guess. Or I guess he didn't like being made a fool of. I think I hurt his pride.
I see. Oh, I can see it. Can see it.
And now I'm here.
Did you hear anything about any conflicts between the Ethereum, or perhaps local demons, and the other people in the Netherstorm? Perhaps the goblins or the Protectorate or any other agents of Shatrath City, anything like that?
What? Shatrath City?
If you have not heard that name, then that is an answer in and of itself.
Yeah, I only know words about the places on Outland. Netherstorm and Draenor. Those are only two places that I know on Outlands.
It's a dreadful... It is admittedly a dreadful place at times, but it can... It's... You can make a home there if you know how to.
There's no sea. I couldn't.
Not anymore. There was... Well, when I first got there.
Oh, what did you do?
What do you mean?
Why did you delete the sea?
Oh, that was not my doing. That was a very long and complicated chain of events that we tried to...
Yeah, same here. With our story.
I see. Do you have any information?
No C. That's the point.
Yeah.
I understand. My apologies. Do you have any information about the current status of what's going on in the Netherstorm? Is there any conflict going on? Any other information you can provide me?
No.
Don't think so.
I don't really want to go there ever again. And I don't think we heard anything from there. We did fought the mummies again, but not the Viceroy.
Hmm.
They were in Stormwind. They had like a ship that was actually a casino. That was actually some magical thing.
Can you elaborate?
Can we just get
Unfortunately,
Kyrie
not.
Goser in here? She knows how to explain.
Oh yeah,
it.
ask her. She probably knows everything. There was time travel. There were mummies. There were mummy toys. There was a mammoth.
I see.
And Hearthstone.
He has stopped taking notes above board.
And can you let us out, please? It's really, really lonely in here.
It's not under my. I do not have the authority to let you out. I apologize.
Ah, I understand.
Well, this has been very insightful. Yes, I think that would be the best word to use. I thank you for telling me what you have told me. Like,
Hey, are our magical items being kept like safe and looked after?
I do not know. I apologize.
Oh, do they not have like a place they put it? Or
I don't mean any offense, but I have never been involved with the going-ons of the Violet Hold before.
oh, okay, that's fine.
Well, he like looks at his notes and lets out a loud exhalation of breath as he says, "Oh, I have a lot to report, but it feels like I have not much to report on at all."
If it
Yeah,
makes you
tell
feel
me
any
about
better,
it.
we killed one of the Viceroy's not leaders, like his underlings.
Oh, who? If you know.
His name was Nixus Lord Aaran, I think.
I see. He writes that down.
I took down the ethereal that captured my ogre. See,
Well, he wasn't a big deal. He was just like a goon of a goon.
What do you mean he wasn't a
big deal to me.
I
Very
guess.
big deal to me, Lyri.
But he didn't have a crown, so how special was he?
He captured my ogres, so he big deal.
Is the crown that
Bad
you're
boy.
wearing related to that?
I mean, it's the same crown. I took it from the head of the Nixus
Oh,
Lord.
I see. All right. Now he takes a few more notes down, and he like he'll.
If you're worried about my condition, it keeps it all in check. So
Condition? I don't know anything about any conditions. Above board,
No.
it seems very obvious by like how he's looking at you and scribbling that he is probably like making a sketch of the crown.
Lyri makes sure to pose nice. Unlike she kind of turns around and rotates to like give him a full 360.
Draw me like one of your French girls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He nods appreciatively at your assistance. And says,
Those Ethereum people, one of the cards that Bladebeard mentioned, that's the dwarf's name, by the way, they used one of the cards to put some kind of dark curse on me, but luckily this crown keeps it in check, even if it does look a bit ridiculous.
a dark curse?
Mm-hmm. They infused me with some of the dark magics, and
Yeah,
I've been trying to get it fixed ever since.
One card gave me a book. I couldn't read it though,
It's the
and
curse
it
of
was
knowledge.
destroyed.
That's called the curse of knowledge, Bladebeard.
Also, it gave me a sword
The bug
that
gave
was
you a
useful
sword.
and still is.
He looks a little disturbed by what Lyri's saying, and he says, I'm very sorry to hear that. Takes some more notes.
Lyri tries to make a hand grow back again because she's kind of annoyed that it's still gone.
Give me a forceful.
Okay. 0.
You try and try, but the enhanced dampening field, you just can't punch through it, not at this point.
Oof.
Ravendweir finishes his sketch and notes and says, I thank you for your time and for answering my questions. We may return depending on my master's whims, but nevertheless, I appreciate your assistance.
We might not be here for too long, but when we get out, I think the best place to find us is in probably like a tavern or something around here. So
I hope that is not an insinuation at a potential breakout.
no, it's I'm implying that we are going to be freed because we are innocent, and then we are going to go drinking.
Well, I wish you the best of luck in that endeavor, genuinely. And thank you once again for your help.
What kind of recreation is there in here? Lyri kind of asks Meridia.
Good joke, says the Blood Oath. The only recreation is staring at the wall as you shit in the bucket.
Well...
Meridia says, a bit crass, but what she said is true.
Why did you turn yourself in, Meridia? This seems really,
Because it's the honorable and lawful thing to do. Not that you know much about that.
Honorable?
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But I stand by the fact that turning oneself in is the honorable thing to do.
Well... Okay.
And because of that, you are shitting in a bucket.
Indeed.
Well, Bladebeard, you shat in a bucket before and you weren't turning yourself in.
When did I shit in a bucket?
You're a pirate, isn't that what you do?
No. We had a barrel. And then sometimes we would fill it up and throw it at the other ship. I'm not a pirate, I'm a sailor. What are you talking about?
Meridia cringes.
Yeah. Well...
Ask my mom, I'm just pretending to be a pirate.
I'm sure you are. Like that. Like all the people that you killed believe the same thing.
Who?
This is Meridia speaking.
All the people who what?
Who you've killed.
I only kill...
An entire island of people.
No. That was the Viceroy.
No. From what I've heard, that was you. But whatever, I'm not gonna hold it against you. Because legally, the law will do that instead.
A bubble Ravendweir has left by this point, if that's alright.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. I just kind of assumed he left ages ago anyway.
You never really said goodbye, you guys just started arguing with each other, so I think he just like slunk away.
Also, every NPC that heard my lie should technically believe it, right?
The lie was that you're being framed by the Viceroy?
Yep.
Okay. All the NPCs that have heard it believe it.
Yeah,
As to
even
how-
cloth vendor.
Even Clawfender. As to how much that will help, that remains to be seen.
Whatever.
And
If I was in solitary, I would have played around with some magic, but since I'm in here, I've gotta, be on my best behavior.
even solitary seems better than this, grumbles the Blood Oath.
Well, it's definitely better than this. You kidding me?
Anyone Anyone for a round of Hearthstone?
You don't have cards with you.
You have that many cards with you to play for 2 or 3?
Anyone else has cards?
Don't really
We're in
have
jail.
anything.
What do you think?
We can split my deck.
Maybe we can just knock on the walls and talk to the other inmates.
And funnily enough, I was just... This is a perfect segue, Zelryn. Thank you, because I was just thinking of something like that happening. Yeah, I think the three of you, and only the three of you, will hear a somewhat familiar-ish voice. The voice of Gartoon Shadowweaver, whispering, "Are you able to hear me?"
Benjamin?
Uh-huh.
Do you know whom do you speak to?
Someone in jail, I reckon.
No.
It is an old acquaintance. I am able to communicate with you temporarily, but it is difficult. Do
Daniel?
you have a plan to escape this place?
Yes, by proving that we are innocent.
I have a way of escaping. I need one of you to give yourselves up temporarily. I can possess you. The guards do not expect this level of magic from your cell. And with my magic in addition to yours, we can break out.
Well, we already have, like, magical powerhouse in here.
My magic in addition to yours.
Bladebeard.
I'm talking with someone.
Yeah, everyone is. All three of
Really?
us talking to someone. Yes.
Who is it? Is it Daniel?
I'm saying that what do you think about this?
Well, Daniel?
What about,
He was alright.
what about the
I didn't know you
proposal?
could speak with me in my mind.
Do you want to give up your body to him?
No. That's not that's not the way I swing. I think I made that clear.
Well, it's your body, so you can do what you want with it. I'm just saying that if you want to go through with this, then it's up to you.
True with what?
With giving up your body.
No. I mean,
Well, you've
it
always
depends.
wanted to be a wizard.
There are weaker people with you, are there not?
It's wrong to do anything with them.
No demon position. Always bad.
But can you hear him as well?
They never mentioned demons. I think you're just projecting.
I am no
Yes, I can hear
demon.
I can hear the evil man
Who
voice.
is that? Is it Sargeras?
He already said his name. What are you talking about?
He did?
The DM has
Yes.
said his name, not he himself. So I guess he himself
said-
will say it. He will say, "You speak with Gartoon Shadowweaver. Old acquaintance."
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought
Who's
your name.
that?
I thought your name was Old Acquaintance.
Are you willing to assist and liberate yourselves and us?
What do you mean us?
We should believe in Benjamin, not this guy.
Me and
Who
my
is this guy?
cellmate.
Who's your cellmate?
Another old acquaintance of yours.
Wait, is this Tron?
No. Maybe this is maybe it's maybe it's the undead orc from Zolgalga.
Close, but not
What?
entirely true.
Are you Zolgalga?
She had an accent.
He frowns and says, I am the leader of the orcs who attacked your port all those weeks ago.
Krara. I remember you.
Krara is here with me, but I am not her.
Oh, so there's someone above her.
Are we going to assist each other or not?
Assist in what?
Escape
From where?
this place.
Why?
Why would you not want to escape?
They're gonna think we are
Benjamin.
actually criminals.
Benjamin told me to behave, so
Yeah.
Look,
So we're not gonna.
look around you. Look how they strain their meager resources. They cannot truly hold us here, nor can they properly judge your case and recognize your innocence for what it truly is. You will spend years in here forgotten while they continue to throw more people in and weaken their defenses even more.
I mean it is kind of unforgivable how they're keeping Zindorian here for no reason. I feel like the morally upstanding thing would to do something about that.
And we can
Mm,
release all of the cells in this place, and I can teleport everyone away. All I
mean,
need
we did
is-
rescue your ogres from prison in Stormwind, but is this really that
Well-
wrong?
I think it's a little bit different this time.
Why?
Ogres were thrown in for no crimes at all.
And the Blood Elves haven't done crimes at all either.
Well, what did they do?
Be Blood Elves?
It had to be more than that.
They were horde in an alliance city.
Meridia, you know why the Blood Elves are here. Why are they in, here? Exactly.
Maria has been like watching you guys, like narrowing her eyes at this like one-sided conversation, but she's been saying nothing. And when you ask that question, she looks at you for a moment, and then sighs and says, "The Blood Elves betrayed the Teeironor, and that's why they're here." Like hell they did, says the Blood Elf lady.
All of them?
Like hell they did, says the Blood Elf lady. The Teeironor overreacted as they always do, and responded by accusing our entire population of treason, just like they have done before. And Meridia will say, "There's, you know the saying of, there's one side story, then there's the other side story, and then there's the true story."
Well, from what I read in Call of the Ice, you guys did keep up Prince here for a while.
In prison?
Yeah.
And thousands of Blood Elves as well, says the Blood Elf lady. And now once again, they keep thousands more. Meridia will say that one time with your prince that was not the Teeironor's doing. Well, it did happen under your noses with the Teeironor's tacit approval, if nothing else. Meridius turns and says, Is this really the argument that you want to have right now?
Kind of. I mean, but that was like 30 ogres and we broke them out. There's like thousands of elves here.
Compel him.
There's a morally right thing to do here.
I don't think we should bust out of prison.
I mean, there's a bunch of demons in here, which is bad, but is releasing them all that bad if it saves a bunch of people as well?
Gartoon will say in your mind, we do not have to release all the cells.
Even the demons agreeing with you. Shut up, demon.
That was Gartoon. Gartoon, not the fellow, but sure.
Oh, okay. My brain. Even the evil orc agrees with you, Lyri. That means it's bad.
Well, I've talked to that kind of orc before, and I mean, look at how things are going with him now.
Also, we were in jail when we were saving ogres. We busted in and saved them.
And we're in jail right now.
Yeah, we are in jail. We're not outside of jail. And we're in Dalaran, this place, floating city. Where are we gonna go?
We might be in jail, but our minds are free.
Everyone stares at Bladebeard.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I'm just gonna imagine I'm not in the cell anymore.
I don't think it's going to help.
Gartoon says in your minds, all I need is one in your cell. Does not have to be the three of you to allow me in and act through them temporarily for a couple seconds.
The door is locked.
It will not be for much longer.
I'm confused.
This is a moral conundrum. I was taught to behave, but I mean, Benjamin's all about saving people, and so are you, bud. You saved your people. You're a hypocrite if you don't think it's wrong that these blood elves are wasting away in here.
I don't think I think it's too big. It's too big to save that many.
Look at this crown I'm wearing. That is proof of my valor and my capabilities.
It's an evil crown that stops you from being evil.
And it's doing its job. This is a great thing for me. It's a good thing.
Lyri, they're listening to us. They listen to you telling about how you're gonna free all these elves. It's not smart. We should wait for Benjamin and just go from there.
This is wrong.
Yeah, I don't think it's right. I don't know. You know how I feel about prisons, but it's just not our place to do it.
What do you mean not our place?
It's 1,000 elves. What are we gonna do with 1,000 elves? We can't take them out of here.
Take them to Silverman.
How?
We have the dust for it.
I don't think we do.
We'll just stack them on top of each other or something. I don't know. We can fit them in a cycle.
You gotta think.
I wanna compel Lyri. I wanna compel her. I will prove my reformation to the crew to the bitter end. And right now she's conflicted between her people and her crew, but right now her top priority is showing her crew that she is to be trusted and that she can follow orders so that people can trust her.
Don't take it.
So your compel is that for the time being, until Benjamin comes, I will be on my behavior.
Yes, exactly.
I'll take it
Okay.
because I mean Benjamin you won't take that long to arrive. Hopefully.
And I mean, it did say if you broke your promise, he would just kill you. So there's that to think about.
No, you said if I went purple, you'd kill me. Not if I broke a promise.
I mean, if that promise involves sowing chaos in Aaran.
You mean sowing freedom among the disenfranchised? I'm only taking that because that fate point will last me into next session.
Mm-hmm. Zelryn is right. Lyri seems to swing one way in this decision pendulum.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Until Benjamin's here, I will behave.
If you change your mind, this is Gartoon speaking, I will be nearby. Above board, like hypothetically says Benjamin, Benjamin comes, says, sorry, can't help you. Above board Garfoon would still be there to enact that plan.
And if Benjamin does visit and nothing can be done, well, I still fulfilled my end of the compel, so.
Sure.
All Benjamin has to do is never come back.
Yeah, but you get bored of going to session every day, only getting 10 minutes of screen time. You'd come crawling back eventually.
Is this a good spot to end today's session?
I think so.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thoughts on today's episode?
Poor Meridian.
We got arrested.
We're in jail.
It's true.
Yep.
I am not in jail. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should be.
Where's this hostility coming from?
Give it time. If Benjamin needs to use the bathroom at Dalaran,
Yeah.
I will say very interesting thoughts about your guys' predicament, like the cause of it, and a good job nailing that it's because of the one card that Bladebeard pulled. Though I guess you still go ahead.
I almost forgot about that card. I know that I pulled a card that like someone will betray me, but I kind of lost track of it. Also, we were betrayed by a bunch of people, like regardless. So,
I have been waiting an entire season for that plot hook to come back.
But who is it?
Planning for it, but the good intuition on asking the presence in your mind. The presence has given you a bigger hint than I perhaps should have, but I guess it's for the better.
Can you write it in our chat later so I can look at it over the week, because I'll forget. I know something parent and something dagger in my back.
It was like dagger at your back and it's parent or something, right?
And it's parent.
Yeah, that the dagger at your back and its parent.
Who has parents?
Benjamin.
Benjamin and Joseph.
Yeah, it's entirely possible that me and Thompshire have colluded all this time about betraying Bladebeard, but I think Benjamin would have had plenty of other opportunities to ruin Bladebeard forever.
Yeah,
He
like
already
kill him.
did.
Why have they not searched Bladebeard for his little note yet?
Because I forgot to search everyone, and so the guards have also forgotten to search everyone, which means they're probably either overworked or tired, or they consider it, oh yeah, job done.
Well, if they read our chat logs about arcane powder, they probably will check us eventually.
Yeah, probably.
They have a lot of chat logs to go through, though. So
Yep, they do.
if we just keep talking, they'll never be able to find anything.
Yep. More work for me, I guess, but it works. No pun intended. Thoughts on your cellmates, I guess? Did you expect to see Meridia again so soon?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did, yeah. That seemed the most expected one.
Cloth Merchant is my favorite of the three. Don't know about you guys.
I don't remember who Cloth Merchant is. I just remember the name.
It's a
She's the
troll.
troll.
Well, I know she's a troll, and I remember the name, but I don't know where she's from.
Meridia is a fan favorite, so I'm glad she's back.
Mhm.
Even if
Is
she
she?
is annoyed with us, but yeah.
I just realized I perhaps should explain for the benefit of the viewers, and I guess Zelryn. Cloth Merchant, while I was doing research on Aaran, like the NPCs that are there, I found that in the one clothing shop that's like by the Silver Enclave, the Greyfang Enclave, I think it's called in Legion anyway, there is a little cloth armor shop, and one of the vendors there, like they all have proper names, like they're actual people, except for this one troll, who's named Cloth Merchant.
Is that her lord?
Yep, and it's a very obviously just an oversight, but I said, fuck it, I'll make her an actual character because I think it's funny. But yeah, good call on the cell right next to yours being Garfoon and all that. What else? I'm curious, can you guys guess who the two Council of Six members who will be harder to convince are?
Jaina.
Good guess.
I think harder might be an understatement.
What's that one guy that has like I don't remember all of the names of the Council of Six, but I know one of them like that was in support of Jaina. I imagine it would be him. I'm trying to think of what his name is.
Yeah,
the hood.
The hooded one.
Runeweaver already. Ansem Runeweaver, sure, but he voted with Khadgar in favor of you guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a surprise.
Is it
Khadgar mentioned that.
because? Is it because his daughter is a pirate?
It's because Khadgar mentioned that it's because you guys provided him with a bunch of troll artifacts.
Oh
and
yeah, he's fan of the Stone of the Tides.
Yep. He's actually involved with that quest line in vanilla.
I couldn't
Yeah.
see it being Modera. She seems chill and agreeing with Khadgar most of the time too.
It's probably Vargoth, right? I don't trust Vargoth.
Vargoth? Would it be Vargoth?
Yeah.
I wonder if that has to do with the Legion plot. But that.
I mean, Vargoth was like his whole thing was that like he had a tower in Netherstorm, right?
Yeah,
Maybe-
yeah. He had a tower in
maybe-
Netherstorm,
Maybe our business in Netherstorm has pissed him off because I don't know.
and then
Someone trashed his
No,
property.
because according to what Khadgar told me, the person who was going to visit you in the Valet Hold was one of the agreeable ones.
oh,
Unless more than one
kinda-
people
wait.
wanted to visit you.
would Kalik be against us?
Kalagos is not on the Council of Six.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
No, not
He
not
joins
at
in
this
Legion.
point. He was-
Oh.
At
thought-
He was going for his X phase right now with Jaina, right?
Yeah, not quite. At this point in the like official timeline, he is in Dawn of the Aspects time. He's having the vision quest about ancient Malagos and Galakron and all that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's got to be
So
Vargoth.
who's the?
I mean, it could
What?
be Modera, but
There's. Let's see. There's Carlane.
I don't get
Still?
why Modera would be mean.
Carlane is the one Benjamin is off to visit.
Because Modera is the nice one. It has to be. It has to be Colleen.
Is Modera the nice one?
Yeah, she was upset about the purge. She was like, "Oh, this is not very good." So I don't think
Well,
she.
she did work with.
So I don't think she'd hate us just because we're horde people.
Hmm.
So Carmine scares me. I don't know. He has a scary name that begins with a kicking car, so he's kind of intimidating.
I guess we'll go and see.
He's also got like the receding hair.
Yeah, and Saren's the one who showed the most doubt about the Sun Reavers, interestingly enough. Huh.
Who?
Runeweaver.
Runeweaver.
Well, we still gave him nice artifacts, so maybe.
Yeah, he Khadgar said that Runeweaver
It's been,
voted for you guys.
So he's not even in
Which that leaves... So
Dude,
that leaves
it's gotta be
Carlane.
Vargoth or Carmane. I think it's one of those two. It's gotta be.
I think it's Carlane, definitely.
I think it's gonna be Mother because it's the only one out. Even if you know, she's the
Really?
odd one out.
What
Yeah.
she's
I'm surprised that Modera.
I mean, Carlane, I am visiting. Vargoth supposedly wanted to talk to you, so that only leaves Modera, right?
I feel like this is a red herring. It's gonna be like, I don't trust Carmane. He's bolding.
Mhm.
Look, it's not like you're gonna
I didn't know
survive
there
the
was-
night. Jaina's
This
gonna
is
come for
very
you.
interesting. I'm learning some like connections between the council and Booty Bay. That's interesting.
What are you
I didn't
saying?
know this. I did not know this stuff.
Are you saying that that the one who voted against us was Sihon, the secret
What?
Yes.
the secret member of the Council of Six?
Dun dun dun.
It's true.
It's gonna be that one cube from the Warcraft movie with the lady inside.
It's gonna be. It wasn't actually Dalaran. It wasn't actually Khadgar who voted.
Oh, the
it was
cube
actually
lady.
his-
Mhm.
It was actually his head, and his head is the one that's against us. It was like some kind of voting fraud going on.
I guess we'll see. Anything else that happened this session that's like worth discussing and recapping about?
Khadgar Orb
Yeah, oh yeah.
Khadgar head.
The one
seems I guess funny but absolutely useless.
Oh, no,
I think it's worse than useless. I think it's gonna be problematic.
Yeah. I don't see the
I
pros.
feel like it's gonna just flame strike a random citizen and get us in trouble.
Like
That
Khadgar is 100% using us as guinea pigs to test.
Oh yeah,
This, orb
that
thing.
goes without saying. He even asked you, "Hey, can you report back on how it performs?"
It's gonna like start attacking people in public, and we're gonna be thrown in jail because of it.
But the flame strike was just 1 out of 30 possible effects.
And how likely was the Fell Reaver?
Are there any like deadly effects, like literally explode someone?
No. There are very, very dangerous effects, but no like instant kills, like say the pants or the cards or anything like that.
Fair enough.
And I guess yeah, I
I can't believe Benjamin led us into a trap and then got off scot-free.
Look, it's not my fault. I'm a very nice guy.
Lyri's a nice person as well, and so is Bud.
Except the genocide, and Bud's a pirate. So.
Lyri didn't do a genocide. That was Bladebeard. Whoa!
You genocided
mean?
all people in Stormwind.
What do you mean Bud's a pirate? How is... Doesn't speak of...
That's the only crime
Yeah.
Morg's really done is be
Yeah.
a pirate. Which he kind of was just told, oh yeah, being pirate's cool and awesome, come join with us. And Morg was like, alright.
He also freed Lyri,
It's not a crime. It's not in the law books.
the greatest crime of them all.
Also, there's no such thing as a genocide on bold people. It's called a boldicide. So...
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Trying to think if there's anything else worth pointing out. Oh yeah, you guys can't see Shallan yet. Well, you can, but it's risky. Anything else? The artifacts require more votes by the Council of Six for you guys to be allowed to see them.
We're so fucked.
I can just steal them.
There's so much bureaucracy here.
Yes, there is.
Who is the gray-haired lady that's in prison?
Oh, I thought the hint was obvious. It's Satea's grandmother.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I thought that was
Yeah.
pretty
pretty
on the
obvious.
nose too.
I thought it was like Kel'Thuzad's grandmother or something like that.
That would be
Yeah,
funny.
I also thought about
that was-
Kel'Thuzad.
There's a few guesses, but I thought it was pretty obvious it was Satea's for some reason. So
Yeah,
Interesting.
she's a mage hunter, which is kind of the polar opposite of Satea. AK, she work with like Malagos to restrict the use of magic, while Satea embraces a very reckless kind of magic.
What if Bud got Malaghost?
What does that mean?
He turns into a spider.
I'm
Sure.
very confused.
What are you confused about? It's pretty obvious.
What does being Malaghost have anything to do with being a spider?
Because he turned into a spider when he was crazy.
I thought he turned into a bug man.
Spiders are bugs, Benric.
No, they're not.
They are. They
I would say they are, but there's probably some sciencey thing that's like, no, they're not bugs, they're insects.
Ben's like, they're not
rock-
actually a
or-
true bug, they're an arachnid.
Ask a naturalist. No, spiders are not insects.
Yeah, we didn't say insect. We
Oh,
didn't say insect, we said bug.
In Pokemon, all the
They're neither
spider
bugs nor insects.
spider Pokemon, all the spider
Yeah,
they're
Pokemons are
arachnid.
Oh,
bug type.
type.
Yeah, I looked it up on Google. They're not bugs.
Yeah, they are.
Also, in Yu-Gi-Oh, all
They're
the
not
spiders are insects.
that's like saying fucking
I'm telling you, they're not bugs.
that's like saying, oh, zebras and horses aren't like the same thing. Like
Oh,
they're
they,
kind of the same
they
thing.
very much are. They very much are not. They're very, very different animals.
Yeah, they are. They're like donkeys.
Just
but
di-
they're
different
striped.
color.
Yeah.
No,
There you-
zebras are not herd animals. Like, if you try to corner a zebra, the others won't care, and you can't ride a zebra; it'll bite your hand off and kill you.
Yeah, but donkeys also do that, and we still ride them.
It's
No,
like
you,
saying
you can break a donkey. You cannot break a zebra, is what I'm saying.
I mean, you
Uh,
probably can if you're heavy enough, right?
Not that kind of break.
That's a different kind of break, Zelryn.
Mm.
You know, like tame, mount, control.
it's like saying sharks and dolphins are not the same thing.
Well, they aren't.
Come
the
on,
same
you're
thing.
just baiting right now.
Yeah, that's
This is just bait. I'm
That's-
telling you,
that's
spiders are not bugs.
yeah, they are. If someone says, "Oh, there's a bug in my room," you're not going like, actually, it's a spider.
When there's a spider in your room, you say there's a spider in my room.
There's a spider in my
You
room. I don't
don't, you
say there's
say-
an insect in my room.
Yeah, you don't say an insect. You say a bug, a creepy crawly, a little bug in your room.
I just use bug.
Yeah, you use bug, which is oh my god.
But
So
it's
spiders
wrong.
are bugs.
Spiders are
bugs.
not bugs nor insects.
There is no scientific word for bug. Bug is not a science word. Scientists aren't going like, this is a certified bug.
Is
I just
is
Googled
bat
it.
a bird?
Huh?
Are bats birds?
No.
Bats.
Ask
like those-
Robin.
Those flying things. They fly.
Yeah,
They're birds.
insects fly. They're not birds. In fact, everything is like flying at some point. What hasn't flied at some point? Like an amphibian, I
bugs me.
guess.
Actually,
Because fish fly, mammals fly,
spiders
birds fly.
are bugs because bugs are generally what you use to refer to terrestrial arthropods. So technically,
true.
they are bugs, but they aren't insects.
Are crabs bugs?
No, because they're not
I
terrestrial.
looked it up. They're bugs. Though.
Actually,
They're not
there's a
bugs.
horseshoe crab here, so maybe.
Well, they're not actually crabs.
Oh no, because they're not terrestrial; they're aquatic. So no.
Well, they're not crabs either. They're like, they're like fucking, what lice? They're the isopods.
You know, this is actually very relevant for today's episode.
Is a catfish a cat?
No, it's
But
a mammal.
it's in the name. Catfish.
If it was a cat, they'd call it a cat, not a catfish.
It's a catfish because it has whiskers.
No,
Yes.
it's a catfish because it purrs when you stroke it.
Sure it does. Anyway,
Can we call Bud the catfish from now? It's nothing. It's nothing. Actually, nothing. End the episode right now. Cut that out. Horrible joke. It makes no sense.
Well, he does look like a female Draenei at times.
But female Draenei
That's
don't
true.
look like catfish.
So
Oh,
he's
actually.
catfishing.
I see,
Morg,
I see.
Morg is going to catfish Khadgar.
He should catfish the gods and get out that way.
hint, hint.
That would be kind of funny.
But
I mean,
he can turn us
technically
all
you
into
can use
girls.
it.
Yeah.
Turn everyone
I mean, unless-
yourself into an attractive Draenei.
Oh yeah, that's not going to be suspicious.
It wouldn't be suspicious. Buds of a feather flock together, as they say.
See, all you need to do is have Morg get out first, and then he'd release everyone, and then we bust out. But that's also a bad idea, because that's what Benjamin told us not to do.
Who cares? Benjamin isn't here right now. Who made him team leader when he's not even here?
It's Morg promised. He trusts Benjamin. If he didn't trust Benjamin, that'd be a whole other story.
and before we have a golem from Lord of the Rings situation.
In before our entire team falls apart because Benjamin's stuck in bureaucracy and won't do anything.
You never know, I guess.
Look, we've been in prison before. This is nothing new.
Yeah, and every single time we've broken out, we didn't wait for due process.
Bladebeard didn't
Thought we
break
did.
out every time.
No, we
He was
didn't
freed
wait for
the
due
last time
process.
he was in prison.
Yeah, I thought Lyri is the only one who keeps breaking it. I think Lyri is the only one who keeps doing that.
No, Bladebeard broke out of prison one time.
Yeah, but like, didn't Bladebeard wait one time, and then Lyri has constantly found ways to escape? Is what I'm saying.
She'd probably find a way to escape right now if it wasn't for Benjamin.
Exactly.
Thoughts.
Stupid Benjamin.
Oh my god. No.
The strategy for
Um,
next week, I suppose.
His
Yeah,
moral,
yeah.
his moral code has trapped us all.
Do you guys have any other thoughts about our session before we go into our shoutouts?
Yay, we are in Dalaran.
Yay, we're in jail.
Topical episode for topical news. Topical.
It's so topical.
Topicalness.
So rare.
Yeah.
Top.
I
Did something happen like in the US with like politics and
yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well,
yeah. The United States banned Delaware, it's true.
They magically lifted London,
Yeah.
and it's flying now.
They
London Bridge is falling down.
I
magically
thought you guys-
lifted Buffalo off the ground.
such? I thought you guys were making a parallel
anyway.
with people in prison, not with Dalaran. Okay.
Oh, it was more about Dalaran than anything.
Oh, infamously, the U.S. just imprisoned an ogre in real life. So
Well, I guess there's a
It
very
is pretty
famous trial
topical.
going on in the US at the moment, so that's something. Anyway, moving swiftly along.
up.
Moving swiftly along. Thank you, dear viewers, for watching and listening to us. Let's see what these people are up to. Dice say we should start, first and foremost, with Zelryn. Zelryn, could you please talk about yourself and what you're doing, all of that?
My name is Aaran. I make machinimas. I do other things that are taking forever. Unlike Bannerick here, I'm not currently on trial in the United States of America, so you will be seeing me post at some point, which is good.
I laughed at the ban racket being in trial in the US, not at the other thing.
Well, I mean, that's the famous trial you were talking about, right?
Of course. Thank you very much, Zelryn. Next, the dice say we should see what Thompshire is up to. could you please go ahead, Thompshire?
Sure. You can find me both on YouTube and Twitter, where nothing much is going on, and I will keep making empty promises every week. Hopefully something comes out soon. I'm getting desperate. I am crying every night to sleep, but hopefully it will be coming sometime. Yeah.
Yeah, go support Farmshire. Maybe your support will motivate him. I don't know.
Oh, it's not my fault.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then I'll say no more. But thank you very, very much still, Farmshire. Next, we would have the criminal himself, Banarak. Could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Yes, hello. I am Benarek. I make all the YouTube content. Thumbnails that are not illegal, I swear. And I am currently working on my machinima. Editing takes forever, so don't expect it anytime soon. So there's that. Maybe I'll be coming out with some new videos regarding War Within. I don't know. It would be a good idea, probably. And I'm doing good. Besides being, a criminal, apparently. So, yeah, you can find me on YouTube, and you can find me on Twitter, where I'm most active. And maybe eventually I'll go back to being active on Twitch, but not right now. Yay.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you very, very much, Banarak. Then, of course, we would have DoomGoblin. Could you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Yes, I'm DoomGoblin. I draw stuff. I also started doing some 3D stuff. I made some donuts. I just need to learn how to make donuts in real life as well, and then I can draw donuts. I can 3D donuts, and I will be able to cook. Are donuts cooked? I don't know. Baked. Yeah, I can bake donuts as well.
Nice. I am looking forward to your progress in that regard, I suppose, and all your other artistic endeavors as well. Thank you very, very much, DoomGoblin. And I, dear viewers, was your Dungeon Master, Game Master Teeironor. I do this series, it's a lot of fun. So do another series called Legacy of the Rumlands, set in its own universe, that's also a lot of fun. Currently is probably on hiatus because of some scheduling issues temporarily. We might have an episode here and there, but we should return to our regular schedule in early May-ish. But I'll let you all know what's what, on Twitter and Blue Sky and the places. Other than that, thank you, as usual, dear viewers, for watching and listening to us. We should be back next week, but the week after that, I will probably be taking the week off, which means no session, but we'll tackle that one step at a time. Other than that, we'll see you probably next week for next session. And yeah, goodbye everyone.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.